before we do all that, let's get into the game. Cue the intro music.
Give me a second. Hold on. Ready?
We've been ready.
Welcome to D&D Roll For It. Wait for the drop. Where a bunch of us nerdy, tired dads and husbands sit down virtually and play Dungeons and Dragons. If you haven't done so yet, please like and subscribe to the D&D Roll For It Facebook page, YouTube channel, and join our podcast so you can listen and follow along as our adventurers have fun, because that's what we're here to do. So
That's true.
let's play some games. Okay, let me get some Sirenscape up. Recap, anyone?
Rat go boom.
Oh, Caddy, why don't you go ahead and tell us what happened last time?
Well, you were all skeptical about this cat, and thanks to Imhotep, he was able to come out and save all your lives. So I think you owe him some street cred on that one. But
true.
luckily for you, he's a chaotic neutral druid and honestly doesn't really care. Yeah, well, at any rate, the hero of Baldur's Gate was slain, and I still need to do a medicine check to even understand what happened. But then Ball, what was the Slayer Ball? Is that who that was? Yeah.
Slayer Ball.
Just an absolute monstrosity appeared and proceeded to kill a lot of civilians. Really pretty rude, honestly. And yeah, Harry turned him into a rat, and we took care of his underlings, got the villagers out of there, and then, as is fitting with a rat, really cheesed him. And so
Dropped him from 200 feet.
yes.
Mic drop.
All right.
And Carver left. That was it.
Carver joined the new Thieves faction in Baldur's Gate, left with his brother Cutter, better known as Chris Pine. And the group was skeptical of this cat speaking in their minds, asking them to take the collar off. But Imhotep
Don't
was
forget
like,
who joins Carver.
Sure, why not? Well, yeah, we're not there yet. Because
Oh,
Pax was
right.
in the battle.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Spoilers.
Spoiler alert.
So the aftermath of this battle, after the rat was dropped, pull this up.
From 200 feet.
So this druid in chaotic neutral fashion comes in here and basically just obliterates the DM's dreams and takes a creation that took weeks of preparation and turn him into a mouse, which makes a lot of sense. So the group now is gathered around some injured, lots of dead bodies, zombies, and the hero of Baldur's Gate, of course, laying bleeding out up on the stage. What is the group to do?
And Vin knows the person who collided with him and killed him, or knew.
I talked to him in a tavern. He kind of told me some history behind my story of what he knew.
Got it.
What are you guys gonna do? Go check the body.
Yeah, I'm gonna go check that body.
Loot him, obviously. Probably has a lot of gold.
Probably.
So. Oh, nope.
What is wrong with you?
That's Carver coming back in. Terry doesn't do that.
Another money-hungry character.
No. Actually, I'm trying to figure out how I can really play it and not screw myself as a player, but I don't think Carrie's concerned about gold at all. I just don't think it makes sense story wise.
So last time you found on the hooded forums Shadow Remains. So you guys look at it and you're looking at these two forms, and this short sword, or no, rather just this dagger that's dripping with this black poisonous venom that is sticking out of the back of Abdel Adrian. And
Mhm.
from Abdel Adrian, split down his entire front. It's just split open from
Oh,
from you imagine would be the emergence of this demon. You look at Viet Cong and you roll him over, he's face down, you roll him over, same thing, he's split open as well. And all the blood is seeped up. You remember it, like the pool of blood is seeped up into this Slayer being. And basically, the lives of the last ball spawn created this form, this demon form. And you read in his journal the last entry, which seems most relevant. It says, "This is my last entry as a mortal. This week I will take my half-brother's life and fulfill the curse of our bloodline. I will be my father's reincarnation. I will be the god of murder." Viet Cong. And then you see up above a little bit, "The one who carries God's bane will bring from the shadows the master of death." On his body, you also find 2 shade daggers, dagger of venom, and a set of leather +2. And then you guys, I think, already did the XP in gold. I'm not sure. Looks like it, yeah.
I think so.
Yeah, I did.
Older Ravengard is there kneeling over the body of Abdel Adrian. Looks like we're going to have another election. And those nobles didn't look too happy about all of this speech that he was giving before everything happened. I think we're going to have some unrest going for a while longer. How long are you in town for?
Well, if I'm not mistaken, I think we're leaving tonight.
Who said you were coming along?
Oh, I've already worked it all out in my head. You guys freed me, and well, I don't really want to get into it, but I think coming with you is going to be the best way to accomplish my goals.
Bo turns to Emotet. He's on you, man.
He is your pet.
No, actually, the cat that's mine is with my mom. So this is Pax's pet, not mine. But I will vouch for him. He seems good enough. Seems like why wouldn't we like him? I mean, look, did you see him
Thank ya.
turn? Did you see him turn that big creature into a rat?
That's a good point, and I was just going to be saying, the next person that calls me a pet, it's going to have the same fate. So,
See, this is exactly my point. I want none of this. I'm happy being exactly who I am. I don't want to be anything else. I don't want any of that.
You see Pax walk up. You guys see my cat?
Well, Pax, you see, your cat is actually this.
Ran away. We took him you took a cat upstate.
Okay, well, I'll go looking for him. And Carver walks up. I might just say now. He puts his hand on Revengard. We got all this taken care of for you. We'll be around. The Thieves Guild of Baldur's Gate has got you back.
I love it.
And Pax is like, by the way, guys, I'm sticking around too. I'm gonna hang out with Carver some more.
Well, you sure, Pax?
It's probably my best fate, killing Darren Resning. It was my big goal for the longest time, and I feel like I'm able to finally find myself and find purpose. And Carver's been right there with me, teaching me, and I think we can do something good here. So, with that being said, I'm gonna go look for my cat, and he starts walking up. Carver, I never was a bright one. That one. See you later, mate. He walks away.
That guy seemed like a cool guy.
Well, if you're
What?
skipping
Looks
town
like I
this
need a new
evening,
wingman. Butter, are you a good wingman?
Well, I can certainly have wings if that's what you need.
What? I guess Carver never described a wingman enough. Does that require wings?
Well, I don't rightly know. You prime dwellers are strange folk, that's right enough.
Not
the prime
natural.
dwellers.
Not natural.
I like that. The prime dwellers. I like that. I
Yeah.
like that. I love that we're just like in this murder scene and we're all having this like
Just having a good old time. Yeah.
this normal conversation.
you, see,
Yeah.
you see the flaming fists kind of coming through and cleaning up a lot of the mess in the bodies. And
You guys want to go get some shawarma?
get high.
There's a shawarma place 2 blocks down.
No, I mean, I think we got a boat to catch, but I think we.
Isn't that in the morning? I mean, we can have one more night with my mother, correct? Before
Who's having a one night with your mother?
we
All of us.
as a gang, we, all of us,
A gang.
will do
Oh,
that,
right. Okay. I didn't know that your people went that way. Sure.
What way? What way?
What are you saying, you people?
Never
What,
mind.
what do you mean? What do you mean, you people? What do you mean? I can say that. Yeah.
But so wait, is it tomorrow morning? For whatever reason I thought we were leaving at night after the festival.
I
Yeah,
thought it was a morning. I thought it was the morning after the festival, personally. But maybe I was wrong.
it was right after the festival. You guys were heading out with Lister Falls.
Under the cover of darkness.
I thought the festival, I guess, was all day affair. So, well, I guess when someone gets
Yeah.
murdered, it cuts it short, I guess.
I mean, that's chaos
The
festival.
festival's
you know,
not over, guys. Keep celebrating. Our hero's back.
The Karen that's been preparing this festival for months comes out, but I've been planning for months.
Let me see your manager.
I've got scones. I made 1,000 scones.
So
Not my
Carrie-
cabbages.
Carrie just has no idea, and I'm sure at some point over this journey you guys will bring him up to speed. But like, do we get the sense that everything that we just witnessed is related to the greater issues that we've been dealing with, or is it just kind of like this adjacent thing?
Oh, yes. It's definitely related.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't know actually.
no
Yeah,
shards this time. I mean, that's
Kind of what
that's
I'm
new.
like.
So
That's a first.
I'm guessing we've left the
What is a
plaza
shard?
at this
No one
point,
even knows what a
and
shard
we're
is.
like talking away from the plaza. Is that what we're doing right now?
Um,
Right, guys? We're no longer in the
yes,
plaza
probably.
talking.
We're
Okay.
probably out over in the shop.
Okay. Getting shawarma.
Getting shawarma here.
Well, we need to make my way to my mom's house because
Making
Emily
my
wants
way?
to say goodbye to his mom.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Yep.
on our way to his mom's on our way to mom's
Bring up
house.
this map so we're not so distracted.
So what? I don't know, guys. What is the Slayer Ball? A demon or a devil?
Ask the
you-
sniffers.
Paladins?
Twas a devil. Demon? Do I know? Does the paladin know?
You wanna roll
Austin
for
doesn't
it?
know.
Anybody want to roll for it?
Yeah,
would
I'll
you roll?
for it.
You can guess if you want.
Religion.
Religion?
You can roll religion. If that's what you're good
I'll
at.
roll religion.
Is there anything else I could roll?
Oh, a nat 20.
11.
Nature,
there you
arcane,
go.
any kind of knowledge
I'll-
check, I think.
I'll roll
I
nature.
rolled a nat 20 on my religion.
I rolled a natural tree.
Natural tree.
Some things never change.
Natural tree.
You know that devils are more like Avernus. They're more like layers of hell, and demons can kind of vary a little bit. And this seems like some kind of probably a demon, something that's related to something greater. In this case, you have heard of the god of murder, Baal,
Ball.
and there's lore and there's legends of different forms that he's taken, and this is kind of one of those lore. You don't know specifically the lore, but related to obviously Viet Cong's note saying that once he kills his brother, he will be the reincarnate. So you imagine
So
that Ball
was
comes
that-
back in this form once he's the final Ball spawn.
So was that Ball?
That was Ball.
But he
So
doesn't
Slayer.
die.
We just fought a god then.
An avatar. but yes.
Yeah, in his Slayer form. Avatar form.
Demon. Yeah.
Which
So he's now back.
there's
in
a
the
history
hells or
lesson there,
wherever.
so that's a whole nother role if you want to learn more about Ball.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
Well,
is
I'll-
it he? So is he?
portray
Is he a demon or devil? Paladin.
He is a reincarnate of the god Ball, so he would be a demon.
So from what I know is the shards and our conflict has been with devils, and my very limited knowledge from the blood hunters, the demons and devils do not get along. It's not something that they don't. They're always at a feud with each other. So I don't know how this all plays with the Lord's Alliance and the shards, because they are already. This is two opposing sides of evil, not typically to align themselves.
So just to recap some stuff, Vin, you're good and taken care of as far as what you need to accomplish in Boulder's Gate.
Yes.
And then Crimson, what did you need to accomplish here?
Gamble.
I came because you guys came. Like, really, I'm just out exploring, being a messenger of Cormir.
You were
So
trying to track
to-
down the demons, right?
So I'm trying to figure out what's going on with the shards. So that's more my thing. And this box of power, which links to Moloch. So
Gotcha.
that's I want to take this box and kind of stick close to it, see if it leads to anything else.
I will say that it does have a feel to do with my experience with Godsbane and my quest. But I do feel like that this may be the end of the line here for that specific quest in Baldur's Gate. Although I do want to find out who this Vikong guy, where he came from. Maybe I can try and find that out once we get back.
Right.
I think if you take time in the journal, you'd be able to find a bit more about that. So
Okay.
Okay.
Well, I would like to do that.
And Emotep, why are you leaving?
Because you're my friends.
Fair enough.
Do what I need a better reason? I like studying monsters. I don't like the ocean and being on ship, but I guess I have friends.
We'll be safe. We'll take care of
And
it.
we'll see about that. The ship, I'm not a fan of the ship.
We'll be okay. Trust me. I think I can take care of us.
Well, I will trust the fact that I have a cape that lets me swim. That is what I'll trust.
I'll also be able to use some of my magics to let us breathe some water if we need to be doing that for a little bit.
That's fair. And I mean,
Or-
I need to head north on the ocean to take
Ah,
care
you
of
need
what
to
I
go
was
to
looking
the-
for.
To Thor's throne.
Gundarlum. Yeah.
So are we going to travel to Cadence Keep and then keep going north after?
That's what I'm thinking, but I'm having a hard time remembering. Why are we heading to Cornscape again?
The box,
Box. His box.
his box,
His
Oh,
the
box.
box that Lystra wants us to help
Yeah.
her take.
The
That's
bo-
where
the
their
box of power.
stronghold is.
The
and
box
they're
of
gonna
powder.
keep
Right.
it there.
Maul Barlock's call.
And isn't the shard also going, Dennis? The one that
Orange.
Cutter had, the big one that Cutter had found.
I don't think that he ever said what was going on there.
Hmm.
Sounds like they were keeping under wraps and studying it up in the Silver Shield Estate.
So then, the last piece of the puzzle then is this: why is Karen coming with us?
I think it's Carrie. Carrie?
Carrie?
That's
Karen?
right. It's
Is it Karen?
It's Carrie.
Carrie.
Well, I rightly don't have anywhere else to be gone.
Bor, I know we are friends for only a few days, but I am inviting Kari.
Fair. I'm just trying to make sure I understand that we take care of everybody's missions that they're looking for that while we're on the path. Just making sure we
Speaking
don't
of-
miss anybody.
Well, speaking of, since we're doing a recap,
I'm trying to do a recap in person, okay?
You're
Oh,
doing a really
because
good
I'm
job.
really-
Appreciate being
I'm
encouraged.
No,
scrolling
it's
through.
good.
I'm speaking out of character because I realized that. Give me a second out of character to jog my memory of anything that Emotep might ask questions about for the further recap as we move on to the next chapter of our game.
And I don't think
Was there anything else that we need to do with the Roars Alliance before we?
See, that's what I was checking on. Is we need to? I think we should probably check in with them before we take off. Let them know where we're heading and how to get in contact with us. Because I feel like none of us really. I don't know. We're kind of with them, got here, and now we're kind of going off on our own. So I feel
And
like
then
we owe it to them
You
to
guys
let
all
them know.
mentioned Jimmerman.
Jimmerman was the Harper that left Cat in there when we were going to the Beastly Beauties. So we need to figure out where he went.
Jimmerman was just a contact with a smuggler that we were contacting. That's all he was.
He's the one in El Terrell.
Yeah, we met him in El Terrell, but he was on a boat headed to Baldur's Gate.
Oh yeah.
And we talked about getting in contact with him. I think Edwin was kind of the driver of that storyline because Edwin had plans of building connections with Jimmerman in the city. I don't think you guys had any plans with Jimmerman though, but I just wanted to bring him up just to bring him up.
Just to wrap
Let's-
that.
Yeah.
Let's just put it this way: any loose ends that need taken care of, I'm sure Carver will take care of here in Baldur's Gate while we're gone.
That's why we're leaving Carver and Pax behind. They'll clean up all the stuff.
See? Perfect. So then I guess my time, once we go do our shopping and everything like that, I want to run it back to the Lord's Alliance, just check in with them, update them on what's happening before we head out.
But it's hard. I mean, I'm speaking out of character here, but like it's hard as I go through my notes because all my notes are written out of the point of view of Edwin. Like, and what Edwin wanted out of the situation. Like, I have notes of things, but they're all written as what Edwin will get out of it when he does it. And not necessarily what the group was the best for the group, but what was best for Edwin.
In Edwin fashion. And Emotep wouldn't have known that stuff, so.
Yeah, well, he knows some of the details you guys tell him. So I'm looking through to see if there's any details that you guys would have mentioned to Emotep from when you guys did the recap, and just kind of say names or places as as Emotep to see if that jogs any memories for you guys.
It's been 2 days since we went to the temple.
Yeah, about.
It's been 1 week since you looked at me.
Did we find Jadron Hill? It was Lister Faust. He was the other guy, right? The Harper. Did we ever find him?
No, because Jadrian got out. Jadrian, didn't he?
He got out. Did he go back to the Silver Shields house?
Yes, yeah, right. He fled because
Yeah,
he
so
was
he
an
was there.
undercover agent.
Yeah. Guess we got that tied out.
Vin would like to go back to the temple.
Okay.
And talk to Blaine and do like confession and repent of what I did.
Okay. Anybody going with them?
Yeah, that is literally. I mean,
I'm
that's. I
heading
think.
to Lord's Alliance.
Okay.
I
Mark's
think
Lord's
other
Alliance,
than
or
just
Bo's
checking in with the
Alliance.
Lord's Alliance, I'm pretty sure, like, guys, I think we're like pretty much wrapped up with the previous chapter.
Emotep was going back to his house.
I think so.
I'm
I'll
just.
head
I'm
back
headed
to-
back to mommy's house.
I don't
I'll
even
head-
need to roleplay it necessarily. I'm just letting all of the Lord's Alliance people that we were underneath, that whole group and organization, let them know, hey, we're heading off. Carver's our point of contact if you need to get a hold of us.
Captain
Just
Ungurk
probably-
is saying, you guys keep following the leads that you have.
Yeah,
We'll
we're tracking
continue
down.
working with the local faction that you guys have kind of fleshed out with Carver and the Silver Shields now that they've taken kind of a hold. Sounds like the politics here are going to be kind of tricky, and the
Politics aren't my thing.
so we're going to be here for a while, kind of rebuilding. They have to get a new, what do they call him? A new lord in place, because Abdel Adrian was kind of the governing head of the lords. So there's going to be an election there, and then the Silver Shields are kind of bringing forth their militia and kind of enforcing the city at this point.
Out of character, I'm pretty sure Carrie's gone, so I don't think Carrie would be as interested in this stuff, being a Fey creature. Everybody on this thing are any three of you interested in the politics of Baldur's Gate? Anything that's going on that level at all?
So I would probably be reporting. So I'm gonna go find I'm gonna write basically a report, and I'm gonna send it back to my superiors at Coromir, basically going over everything that's kind of reporting the hero's death, all that stuff. So I would be reporting all that back to the leaders at Coromir. So I'd be slightly interested. Because that's kind of my mission is to report.
Yeah, Carrie couldn't care less about the politics of Baldur's Gate,
we
but
figured, yeah.
he does have a bone to pick with Thomas Hagen, and the Slaver Brigade in general.
Yeah.
But their reach is far beyond just Baldur's Gate. So
And you remember he fled back to Athkatla.
Okay, so okay.
And that's something that I think that's probably another thread that PAX would also be following up with.
And Austin, is your character at all interested on a political espionage level of gameplay? Just curious.
Not really, no.
Okay. I'm just asking these questions because I want to know where to kind of help steer Imhotep. If you guys are interested in the politics and that level of gameplay and the D&D, then I can help Imhotep be interested in that. But if no one's interested in that level, then Imhotep won't be interested.
Yeah. Wow. We've been doing this game for a year and a half.
Has it been a year and a half? I thought it was just a little bit over a year.
No, we started in November of 2022.
Almost a year and a half.
Are you really?
Oh,
My boys.
When did I come in?
That's pretty awesome.
Level 5, I think, which...
You came in right before the summertime, right? Before our big summer hiatus that we had?
You and I talked at...
Yes, yeah.
At
We talked to
Cellcat,
Cellcat
which was in
about it.
April?
Yeah.
before summer, yeah.
March or April, but then I don't think I joined right away. It took a little bit. Yeah,
Anyways.
so wow, yeah.
Fun
I was
stuff.
just making sure, guys. That's why I'm asking these questions.
So Ving is going to the temple.
Yep.
You walk in and you look straight for Brother Blaine. Is it Blaine? Yeah, Blaine.
Yeah.
High
Father
Priest
Blaine.
Blaine, yes.
Extreme badass Blaine.
That I completely pissed off.
Yeah.
Vin,
Blaine. And I kind of go down on a knee, like in respect.
he nods his head, rise round.
So I've come to repent for what I've done.
If I'm being
What I
honest,
did.
Vin, I probably went a little hard on you. The significance of the event is not to be understated, but the blame that I cast on you is not yours alone. And there definitely is a consequence to what happened.
Yes.
Let's step aside. And he takes you over to that same room where everything happened.
Mm-hmm.
And as you go down the stairs, you have priests around again, kind of similar situation. Chris with his juice again. Holy frick. Do not drink that all in one sitting, sir.
I'll get the
Please.
I'll get the runs.
You gather around the altar, and they have the broken blade, the one that was the fake blade,
Mm-hmm.
and the other blade had the curse banished out of it, and they have that sitting next to it. They both look like regular blades at this point now. Do you understand what God's Bane is?
I have an idea, but I don't think I understand completely.
Around the time of Troubles, a little over a century ago, when magic was chaotic, there was a time of avatars walking on the earth, where deities had lost some of their power, and some would call it the God War. One god, named the Mask, a lesser god, took the form of a blade called Godsbane. Without knowing, Sirik, a cultist trying to become a god, who had gathered quite the following, used that blade to kill the last of the 3 followers of death, Baal, and ascended into his own godhood. Now, Baal is another story, but those 3 are basically were a group that had worked together until they sought significant power and then turned against each other.
The Mask, Sarek, and Ball.
The Mask is kind of separate from. He saw an opportunity, let's say that, and he takes many forms. In this case, he took one of a blade and was used to kill God's Bane. But after
Was that who we fought here?
it would be an apparition or an avatar form of the Mask.
I understand.
When Sirik killed Baal on the Borskire Bridge, that blade fell down into the water, and we don't know what happened to it at that point. Many had searched for it. How did you come upon this blade, Vin?
Well, my mind is a little fuzzy on that, but I do remember being in the river, drowning. And I was around that same bridge. And as I was in that area, I noticed something pull me toward it, the sword. It was calling to me, as if to save me. At the moment, I did not know at that time that it would end up the way it would end up. But I think that it presented itself to me to save me and potentially use me as a conduit to come back.
Another opportunity for the Mask to wreak its own havoc. Unfortunately, releasing it from God's Bane's form, it now is back to his lesser deity form of the Mask. And he does dwell in the Shadowfell, where the souls of these who died here are locked away. Somebody would have to go back to Shadowfell, to his keep, and release them from bondage in order for their souls to be let free. I don't know what your path looks like moving forward, or what your past looks like, where you came from. But if you find a way, I know that you will be blessed on high, the highest, from Lathander, if you're to free some of his people from eternal death. But I do not task this with you. It is not your responsibility alone.
Alone, no, but it is my responsibility. It is because of me that they have died, and helping me be released from God's Bane's pull. So it is my responsibility.
Be careful. You'll be drawn to the mask. He's persuasive. He's powerful, especially in his own plane of existence. And he'll probably be looking at other targets, other powers to take for his own. Because that's essentially what these gods do. They fight with one another to take more power. In fact, and he kind of calls up a priest and pulls out a scroll. And you see names of gods that were lost and forgotten. You see names of gods that had risen and grown in power and influence. And he points Mistra. She was killed during the times of trouble. He goes through pointing over all these different people. Masteka, Sylvanus. And you see next to them these like crystalline shards that kind of almost like an icon. You see Mistra has this blue shard next to her. You see this green one next to Sylvanus and Masteka. You see, and I'll get you a full list of what this looks like for reference.
Yes, please.
There's a yellow one next to a name that's well known from your party, Thor. These gods were lost, and their power was spread across the realm. And there are those who gather these powers to elevate and ascend their gods.
Side note, which shard do we have?
That you know
I
of?
thought it was an orange one.
Was it
The
an
one
orange one?
Carver had.
The one that Cutter
Cutter,
has. Yeah.
Cutter has the orange.
Yeah.
Bo.
Cutter has orange.
And Bo has the yellow?
Well, do we know that he has it? Yeah, we just.
Well,
hey, don't metagame
just-
that.
pretty
We
good
just,
guess.
I'm
Well,
not,
yeah.
I'm not
Yeah.
gonna game it, but
Bo was
Yeah.
told that the hammer is the power.
okay.
I
so
thought
the
that
hammer probably has
Thuder
it.
had revealed that to everybody, but maybe it was less.
Did she?
Indirect.
Oh, I guess she revealed that the. No, I guess she revealed that the hammer was the power, but maybe I didn't realize that meant that it was a shard.
Okay.
Like I didn't
There's-
connect
there-
the two.
There's a shard in it.
Well, hold on. I think that Vin would connect the dots when he heard this.
Just tell me that Vin tells everybody else this information, please.
Well, hold on. We're not done yet. Okay.
And there are
Now
those
that-
beyond this plane that seek the power.
Okay. Good. Yep.
So
I mean, I
Oh.
guess Edwin left with a bunch of pieces of shards, but
you had like shard dust and like shard fragments, right?
fragments, yeah.
In other words, the mask wants those powers.
He may be seeking shards of power. He may have one of his own already.
Understand.
He may now have a target of where that shard lies, and he may be seeking it out. But he is, for now, banished outside of this plane, and those shards are found here only. If one were to get enough power behind those shards, they could either level an entire city or ascend a person into either an avatar or godlike state.
Understand.
They should be locked away and protected.
Would these shards have the ability to return the gods from which they came?
It is possible that if a god were killed, they're never truly lost. There's always a piece of them that still exists. It's possible that they could come back. That's fair. Do you know
Understood.
something of this?
I think I do. My party leaves tonight, but when we come back, we should discuss more of what you know of these things, because our dealings and our travels we've encountered stories of these shards. And in fact, I've encountered these shards specifically, some of them, and we may need some guidance.
Very well.
Vin would like to look for the colored ones that we've seen so far and who they match with. I guess
Okay.
if you have a whole list, you can write it down. I'll kind of. Yeah.
To be completely honest, this is
Is this off the whim you're making
a
this?
little bit off a whim, but related
Well, we
to
saw-
the great idea that I've had behind everything. So I don't have the exact list right now, but I will make it for you.
Pretty dope. This is dope. Yeah.
So
well,
good.
blue was Mistral, so that was in the cave. Red
It
was
Mr. Yeah.
we had red in the arena. We saw the red ones in the arena.
I don't know what red is.
Orange,
I don't know what
Cutter.
orange is. Yellow
Cutter
is
had a
Thor.
orange. Thor.
Green
so
is Sylvanas.
what I need to give you
Azteca.
is basically who is tied to those shards, like what gods are tied to those shards, because you've seen
Yeah,
several
yep.
colors at this point.
That's
yeah,
what
well,
I
and then
would
we
like
saw
to
the
know.
visions in the caves too, so everybody had a shard attached to them. Like Edward, I think, was a purple shard.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
you've
we all
seen,
had
you've
different
seen like
colors.
you've seen like
Yeah.
a, what is that? A premonition of or possibility of their future.
Dude, this is dope. Okay, cool.
Pretty sweet.
My
The
son,
one that
this
oh, sorry.
blade, he hands it over, and you see that it has been like polished, and it looks almost ceremonial the way it's been made.
Mhm.
He hands you the blade that was that had the curse removed from it. May it be a reminder to you of the path you've chosen, the decisions you've made, despite the mistake that you might feel in your heart, to know that you've done it in good intentions. But sometimes to do something with good intentions without fully divulging the truth or understanding the truth can backlash and have consequences on those around you. May the truth always guide you, Paladin of the Light.
And I kind of get
Stay
on
in the
my
light.
knee again.
Stay
Get
in
on
the
my knee
light.
again. Stay in the light. I serve the flaming fist.
Well, stay in the light is lost the.
Yeah, it's just funny. Okay.
That's awesome.
The one that I am perturbed by is the red shards. Because we saw premonitions of all of us having these different colors.
Mm-hmm.
And we have yet to see those colors show in abundance. But yet these red shards seem to be showing up in abundance and often.
Yep.
Asmodeus is attached to
Which
that one.
makes well, yeah, but which makes me wonder if there is the hells are able to corrupt or craft the shards, and they're like weaker forms of the major shard. And because that's the only one we've seen in
Associated
several
with all these devils.
associated, yes,
Yeah.
yeah. Where like it's like every orphan has
A
a
red
shard on them.
shard.
Yeah.
You're right. You're right.
And the devils in the arena had them and all this stuff. So we've seen a lot of red shards, which is very curious to me that red is so abundant.
And just to recap what Blaine just said too, is that any individual that takes these shards for themselves can create an avatar or lesser deity of themselves too. They took upon themselves, so they could use it for bringing back the one, or for themselves, or
To
to
make
unleash
themselves a deity, basically.
to try to ascend, or
Yeah.
to unleash an immense amount of damage to tap into that potential, like a nuclear bomb, basically, like separating those cells and boom.
Yeah, I mean, maybe to Chris's point, to get it to the level of power that would be needed to actually raise the god themselves, maybe they're trying to get other shards and like feed them or convert them into red shards to bring, who is it? What's the name?
Asmodeus.
Asmodeus
Asmodeus.
back.
Well, Asmodeus
Or-
has never been a god. Asmodeus, though, is the god of the nine hells.
Or
Like he's
the nine
never
hells is-
been part of the pantheon, but he's always been the most devil of all devils. It's
or
Asmodeus is Satan.
yeah. Or he's trying to come into this realm to start to
could
take
be
it
it
over.
too. That he could be wanting to take over the primal plane.
We could always meet up on the boat and have a good conversation about all this.
Nah, yeah.
Imhotep. Yeah, Vin, is that good for you? Do you have any questions?
That's good. That's good.
For Blaine?
I did want to ask about the dude.
Oh,
What's his
Viet Cong?
name? Viet Cong.
Okay.
But that doesn't have to be RP'd, I don't think. I'll just ask somebody there, or ask if if they know of the story of him, or how he might know what God's Bane is, or was.
Gotcha.
I guess it would kind of make sense because of the story you just told me.
So Ball spawn, right? So
Yeah.
basically, Ball ascended into godhood, and in his avatar form, he walks the realm, basically just putting a piece of him all over the place. That way, in case he were to be killed, it's like Horcruxes almost. In case he were to be killed, he would have a way to get back, and that was through his spawn. So the last Ball spawn that were to survive would take the avatar form, and would kind of be that that catalyst for him to return into his full power. But again, it's one of those things where did he have him the right time in the right place? You know, where the right pieces in place there, and so it seems like Viet Cong might be separate from the bigger picture of the shards. But in a way, it all makes sense because that also was during the time of troubles when a lot of this was happening. God's Bane was involved because Sirik killed Ball, and that's one that kind of triggered this Ball spawn situation.
Gotcha. That makes sense. Cool. I'm done then. Vin is done for now. He'll go back to wherever we're gonna meet up and go.
There's a lot of lore, a lot of really fun lore that Dennis is unleashing.
A lot of history
Seriously.
for the realm.
That was dope.
A lot of us
Blaine
probably
was holding out, man.
The shard portion is Dennis's lore, but all the lore between the shards is Forgotten Realms lore. So it's a lot of fun. Really good job, Dennis.
There's probably a lot of viewers. If there's anything there that I should correct, let me know. Imhotep at Mommy's house.
Oh yes, mommy Bassett.
Ah, my child, welcome back.
Ah yes, mama. I just came to say goodbye and let you know that I'm leaving with the group and we're going to go on a grand journey.
I knew you'd leave me someday.
I know, Mom. I'm sorry. But look what I found. And I have pulled out the 3 bunnies.
Are you gonna leave them here with your cat?
Yes. They're for you, Mom. I know that you will miss me when I'm gone, and so I got these 3 bunnies and the cat for you to keep you company.
Wow, this cat is curious. It speaks to me.
But
in my head.
Or isn't that? Well, he's not made of Kara, is he?
Yeah, he is. Or rather, she's a girl.
I come over and it's the dead gear. I see you take the collar off. See you get another outrun.
As you do this, same situation happens, and in front of you stands this. Let's see, which one did I? I didn't get one yet.
Are you serious?
Dead serious.
That's amazing.
Oh wait, you're serious?
Doesn't look like he's joking.
Do I have a wifey? No.
I saved you. You're mine. Wait a minute. I freed myself from captivity. I can't put it upon you.
'Tis in my culture.
Okay. In front of you appears this beautiful elvish fey creature that you are familiar with this race quite a bit. And she stands before you. It's like almost 6.5 feet tall and elegant, and her ears, unlike the elves in this plane, kind of go farther out, and the hair is more of like a shade of blue. Her skin is very pale, and her eyes shine like a gray blue color. She wears a gown of what looks like dried and kind of dying leaves. Looks like she probably is in the winter form of an Eladrin. And she comes out and says, "Aye, finally I'm free." You know how
Does
long I've
Carrie-
been in that form?
Does
As a
Carrie
kitty
recognize
cat.
her?
Oh, is Carrie there? He was
I
with
don't
you,
know.
Imhotep.
I guess maybe he's not. I don't know.
Well, I
Because
mean-
Imhotep was just going home to say goodbye to his mom.
Yeah, I mean, maybe Carrie's there on the count of the fact that I'm the only one
Yeah.
vouching for
Vin went to the
Yeah.
temple. Bo went to the Lord's Alliance. Crimson and Carrie, did you go with Imhotep?
Yeah. So does Carrie
Probably.
recognize her?
I get
Yeah, I
it.
would
This is
definitely.
none other than Twilight Shadow Thistle
Oh my days, Twilight.
from the Stag faction that came over with you.
Yeah, that'll require some explaining to the group, but
My
oh my
goodness,
days.
it's been nigh farther than a century.
Tats has it been
My
that long?
fingers.
Twilight started hot elf.
I have 5 fingers now. Well, my clothes are still here. That's good.
Why couldn't we communicate with each other?
I don't rightly know, but I think it has to do with something with that collar. So they did something to us. Because
That's true. They
I was
did.
pleading and begging constantly, and they would just shut me out. But we were also in the dark for a long, long time.
Wait,
What be going on?
you know each other?
Huh? Do we know each other?
We're practically siblings.
Do you know your mom very well, Terry Imhotep? Yes, I know this woman.
I have a question for you then. If you
Two centuries we know each other. I think 2 centuries.
If you two are trapped as the cats, then we know of 2 more cats. Is there 2 more of you that came? Oh, 3. We know of 3 more cats.
There
Were there
were
3 more of you that came?
more of us than just Tat. My entire faction, our entire faction, came over here, God, over about 100 years ago, on on a separate journey, and unfortunately at the same time, the spell plague hit, and somehow we were stripped of our powers and trapped in this plane, and the Tam Slaver Brigade. I tell you, if we were back into Feywild, they wouldn't have been able to get us all so easily, but they captured all of us, as far as I know. I thought I was the only one left.
I am sorry to hear this. That is not the way which you treat each other to enslave newcomers to our home. And I apologize for all the people of our plane that you were treated such as visitors.
Well, it's hardly your fault. It was the reason we came over in the first place. The Slaver
Truly.
Brigade was capturing all sorts of creatures in the area. Well, not our area. Maybe you know how it works, but it's the area of your world that corresponds to where we're from in our world.
What do you mean that there's people who hunted you?
Oh,
Do you,
truth be told.
Rightly enough.
I know that this is the DM thing typically, but I'm doing it because it's my RP as well. Roll an insight check on me.
Ooh, Carrie?
Yeah.
Let's see.
No, I like that. That's good. I know why.
Yeah, Dennis knows why. Yeah.
So this is
Well,
your house.
I have
It's
a
rather
plus 8,
small.
but I only
There are
rolled
no
a 5.
trees.
I don't know I didn't think of the DC. What do you think, Dennis? Do you think 13 is a good DC?
I mean,
Do you think 13
5
is
is
a good
pretty
roll or a
bad.
bad roll? I'll probably say that you
That's-
don't know him enough that.
Yeah, I probably don't
I
know
wouldn't
enough to
think so.
be able to tell.
And he's also like, I doubt he's paying attention to your reaction, having just been reunited.
Met
here.
Twilight, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, I can tell you.
Twilight's like grabbing her face. Oh, you're real. I was afraid I was raining. It's been so long. So where are the others?
Well, I actually have news for you both. I know who purchased at least 3 of the cats that were with Thomas Hagen.
Hot bastard. Spits on the ground. Not in your house, actually. Doesn't do that.
Oh, gross. I don't know where they are from, if they're from Baldur's Gate or other areas, but I do know their names, and I do know that they bought the same thing that you are. And if you're saying there's many of you that have been transformed into
Oh.
cats,
Oh goodness.
This is a lot.
I'm
Lot
tired.
to be taken in.
or Twilight, welcome to my home. Sorry for the this is my mother, Bassett.
Bassett, truly it is a pleasure to be here. Ah, yes, darling. Thank you for coming to my house.
This is gonna back himself.
Los Masters Guild.
I
No.
try to face my mom without Twilight seeing my face, and I kind of mouth to my mom, "Give her a room."
Yes, sir. Would you like to stay with us? You must be so tired after being a cat for so long. Aye, that'd be mighty fine. Thank you. I think what I ought to do is stick around here and find out more about what happened with the Beastly Beauties, and really understand Thomas Hagen's trajectory from here. Don't you
Yes,
know?
he's gone back to the place with an A that I can't remember, Athkatla or whatever.
I never heard of that place.
What is it actually?
It's South
It's-
Katla.
Is that cat
Is
lady?
it? Oh,
Right? Yeah.
I did it right.
I hardly
No.
know where I'm at now. What is this city? I thought we were still in Mastika.
No, this is Polter's Gate apparently.
Mesteka?
Do you know of it?
R-
Well,
what-
that's
No,
what-
what is Mesteka? I don't know anything about Mesteka.
That's what you call it in your world. It's also known as Nuam by your people.
Once again, you're talking to the wrong person.
We barely even knew it, because as soon as we stepped through that portal, it seemed like we were under attack immediately. I've been a cat for so long. Regardless, I am going to retire to my room, because the DM is tired of trying to roleplay all of this, and I'll let Brandon do it.
It's a bit much. I'm
What,
for my
what I'm
part.
sure that,
trying
I'm
to-
sure that one more thing. What I'm sure my mother, Twilight, will give you a room while you are a new visitor in Baldur's Gate, as both my mother and I were once new to the area too, and we know how it feels.
I really appreciate that.
The TM may be tired of this roleplay, but for my part, I'm trying to figure out why I wouldn't just stay with her in Boulder's Gate and try to track down
yeah,
the
you're
rest
doing
of
this-
my clan.
You're like, okay, another new character.
yeah. No, I think
I don't want to. I don't
very-
want to. I don't want to talk too much and give too much information. So I want to let you kind of measure that.
No, I think that was great. That was awesome, and I think at the end of the day, we have two leads, which is some of the cats are still here or owned by nobles in this area, and that Thomas Hagen definitely needs to be tracked down as well. So we're already getting on a ship and going maybe in that direction, so that could be a reason to split up. Not even in that direction. Well, if you sail underwater long enough, you come around back all the way.
The
That's
Earth
how
is
it works, right?
the world is a circle, right?
Yeah.
You're going up
That's
here,
exactly right.
and Amon is down here.
Oh, are we on the map here?
Yeah.
Oh boy.
This is
What I'm hearing
Athkatla.
is-
Athkatla's right here.
Oh,
What I'm
okay.
hearing is Emotet needs a swingman, Crimson.
Well,
I
I
already
mean,
got her staying in my house. I'm my own wingman.
you get an arranged marriage by the time you get back.
Cody,
I'm
before
shooting a
I
little
go,
higher.
I think that'd be smart
Scooter.
if
I'm trying to go a little higher for my.
I were to
taste.
find more information regarding Hagen, and perhaps you could go and find out what happened to our other kitty cats.
That I can do. We may be much less powerful here than we are back home, but I'm starting to feel like I'm getting it back a little bit. So hopefully we can take care of ourselves.
Give me a second. I got you now. Right here. She speaks into your mind. Whenever you need me, just let me know.
Oh, I'll be doing that.
As soon as I have news, I'll be letting you know.
No, and now I'm just like this, like waiting for someone to talk.
Mm.
They're
Also-
talking in their minds.
Also, that one's rather good looking, but don't tell him I said that.
I won't be telling
Too
him,
bad
but,
his lifespan
that's good to know.
is nearly a fraction of mine. And the one in the red is peculiar, doesn't talk much. Anyways, I'll be going. As she's walking away, she's saying all this.
Yeah. God, it was good to see one of our own here. these prime folk, they're confusing people. They take everything so seriously. He said in her head. But
Hey,
I guess I'll be best be getting used to it.
that be true. And I don't rightly know what to do
That's
next.
fun. I didn't expect to see well, I didn't expect to see anybody ever, but especially so soon. So that's awesome.
How to give you some kind of hook.
Yeah, I love it.
Kari, I'm gonna write a note being basically like, hey, we should probably leave her with Pax and Cutter, put her in touch with them, and then you can, because they'll be probably looking for the cats, because I'm sure Pax is gonna want to hunt the rest of them down, and this gives him reason. So if you do this, we can leave them behind, and then we can go take fair winds to see if we can maybe on our journeys find more. I mean, I've heard stories of these creatures. I mean, as far as back in Cormir, we've seen and heard of them. They could be all over, so we have no idea if we might find more on our travels. So leave her here to take care of the ones that we know of, and then we can go see what else we can find. Maybe
That sounds good to me. Ted Carver, man, I'm telling you, I think he's a good guy. I trust him. So damn
He's good
handsome
people.
too.
If you want to, you can do a check if you know those names and where they're from. But you guys aren't super well traveled on the Sword Coast, so maybe that's not.
That's why I'm not rolling, because
Yeah.
I would have zero clue where Almond or Ethketla is. And while Chris's eyes widened up when he said Mesteca, I realized Imhotep would have zero clue what Mesteca is.
Yeah, Carrie wasn't with Vin obviously in the whole thing of the gods, but Sylvanas is his deity, and so it's definitely very interesting to bring it all together. But we'll have a lot of time on the open sea to be talking about it.
As you make your way back to the docks, I'm assuming you guys are getting ready to get ship off.
That's my mom give me that thing.
Yes. Oh, by the way, son, I brought you this. I fixed it for you. Here you go.
Okay, I'll describe it.
Yeah.
So she hands me. You see. So you've seen me. I bought new mithril plate, full half plate, but I gave it to my mom to turn into Egyptian make.
Nice.
So she gives it back to this half plate back to me. It's mithril half plate, but she's kind of changed the orientation of it and kind of added the accents of my homeland. And so when I don this armor, I once again, like, it's a blending of Muhuran, so like Egyptian, as well as there's definitely that European influence still in it, though.
That's sweet.
So, but there's still that there. But what she hands me, though, is a helmet.
Sorry.
And so this helmet, though, looks straight up like an Egyptian helmet. You know those Egyptian helmets that fit on has like the big cowl that fits down around their heads,
Like what the pharaoh
Like a
wears.
headdress.
like the headdress that they wear, and it has like the it has like these like the the Ubix,
Anubis.
Oh yeah.
Anubis ears on it.
Mhm,
Well, instead of the Anubis ears, it's a lion's mane, depicting the god. I sent it to somebody here. Depicting the god. Nope, I never sent it to him. Where is it at? There it is.
What does he have?
Unhur. He is the god of the hunt in Egypt.
That's sweet.
Unhur, which is a lion. He's depicted as a lion, humanoid. So it's got this like lion's mane that comes down, and it's like total 100% Egyptian helm that
Cool.
she gives it to me. And it's effectively a magical helm that I bought, but I wanted to be role played, so I.
Yeah, no, that's sweet.
cool.
Meanwhile, everyone else is wearing these like mismatching armor pieces. You know how it goes.
Yeah.
Except for Carrie, baby.
But this is the first time Imhotep is blending the Sword Coast with his Egyptian. You're seeing some of the European influences back in his armor, and instead of taking his Egyptian armor and turning it European, he's taking European and turning it Egyptian. So it's like you can see that change there, except for the headdress.
Sweet.
It's full Egyptian.
That's cool.
Anyways,
Love it.
Dennis, just as an aside, as we're about to be getting to go, so green maxes out at 5,000 or at 500?
500.
500.
Okay. I'm gonna pick up like some potions.
Cool.
Imhotep picked up 8 healing
Yeah,
potions,
I'm
by
gonna
the way.
pick up
Eight
Greater
eight
healing.
greater.
Greater healing will be 250 a pop.
250 a pop.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, I bought eight of those, and I have 3 regulars.
Okay.
I'm pretty well stocked in potions, hopefully.
Yeah,
It's got
I'm gonna
pop.
buy. Trying to figure out why I wouldn't just buy 20 of them, because I've got the cash, but I just don't know, you know, when we're gonna be seeing civilization again or land.
That's
And
yeah.
Carrie
That's why I
doesn't
bought
care,
your
8.
but I
last-
care.
It's your last chance.
Well,
for
I
now.
figured we have 2 healers, two really good healers, you and the cleric,
Yeah.
and then 2 paladins who are pretty decent healers. So we got character-wise lots of healing, and potions are more like somebody goes down, and I'm like, hey, I can go help that guy or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah. I'll just go with 10. That's good to have, and I'll go with
I'll go with 10.
I'll just
yeah.
get
That's
10 potions.
that's not very many.
It's so funny when we listen to like freaking Critical Role. Like, I only have money for like 2 or 3 potions.
I know. We're flush.
You guys
Dude.
are
We're flush
slurping.
with cash. But that still, that still takes a big chunk out of my
Good
my
bottom feeder.
GPs. My old GPs.
We're on the side of the glass right now.
Potions, baby.
We got the wrapper slicking the.
I'm gonna buy 2 potions.
Wow, well that was fun. That's a lot of man, this sesh man has had a lot of information.
Are we at the boat now?
I believe he'd be going that direction. I'm getting like double
at the
sounds
dock.
going on right now.
As at the dock, everybody's kind of like moving up the board to board the ship. You watch Imhotep come to the edge, and he stops. And he looks down over the edge and watches the water lap against the side. And he takes a deep breath. He grabs his cloak because he knows this will allow him to breathe in the water and give him swim speed. Takes a deep breath and takes a step on the boardwalk, but you can tell he does not like the idea of getting on the ship.
Carrie comes up to him and says, "Oh, you look like you might be sick there, my friend. You doing all right with the water, eh?"
Well, I did ride a ship across a long sea almost 2 years ago, but does not mean I liked it. But it is a necessary evil of travel.
Oh, a necessary evil. Well, let me be telling you this. Tis world of yours here. It's just boring. The colors aren't vibrant. The lights aren't light and the darks aren't dark if you follow me. But the ocean. Now that's as close as you get here to the Feywild. To where I'm from.
Well, I would admit that while the Sword Coast, I'm new here to Kari, but I can tell you, the Sword Coast seems to be kind of bland. But what my homeland, we have these dunes that as you walk them and they roar, there's a purple and a pink swirl to the dust. There is
Now
nothing
that
quite.
sounds like
There's
sounds like it.
There's nothing quite like my homeland of the purple dust in the dunes as you walk in, as the sun rises higher over your head, as the purple shines, giving the horizon a purple glow.
See this?
Sounds almost
this
as
look in
if you're
Imhotep's eyes.
yeah. It sounds almost
longing
as
for
if
home.
your home is crossing over into my realm a bit. You know, that's how it works. You look at the spot, and at the same time, it's a part of your world and it's a part of mine. That's how we came over here.
Interesting.
What I have met many of your kind in my travels, and there was many of them in my homeland. So maybe there is something to it. Maybe there is a thinner veil in the desert dunes.
Well, if we make it through all this, maybe we'll have to be going there, 'cause from the last I heard from the Slaver Brigade, There's no way back to my home from where I came from.
Well, last I heard from my homeland, there's no way home back there either. So all we can do is remember the images of our home and dream, because I can't go back either.
Well, that's why you got to start liking the sea. It's a nice place to be here.
As you walk up to the docks and you see the seagulls, gathering around, kids laughing and playing. No idea what happened in the wide, earlier that day. You see Listro standing next to this large vessel. It's time we'd be setting off. Pax has already told me he's staying here with Carver. They are going to be tracking down some leads tying to what happened earlier today, as well as going to Atkatla. So, that being said, our journey lies north. May I introduce you to the crew, or rather those who are most important in the crew, because I'm not making names for everybody. We have here your captain, Rudyard the Fox Cake. First mate, Rue Mumbling Talon. The bosun, Angeline Pleasant, she ain't so pleasant though, Bartran. The quartermaster, Godova Devil's Charm Censor. The cook, Harmon the Dog, Wheatley, and your engineer, Verita Jagged Braxton. And you see the captain, the fox, come up. Aye, mateys, that ye be boarding my boats and under my protection until we get to the keep, where we be setting off right now. Are there any questions on how to be upon a vessel as this? Any of you sailed before? Any of you have talent of sailing that would be useful for us? Aye. You strange-looking one from a far distant land. You clearly have
As he's
sailed.
standing next to Carrie.
You be an odd bunch of folks, don't you? You got the red hair, and
Dragonborn.
you got a scaly one. Why we be pirates and sailors, and we not be caring too much about that now, do we? And he gives Listro a nudge. Hey, we be off, don't we? And he kind of walks away.
What size ship is it?
You have a sailing ship, which is gargantuan.
So we're talking like a sloop, a galley,
A sailing ship. As known in D&D Beyond as a sailing ship. Things to note in the sailing ship. You'd be tracking your own hit points. So if something were to happen, somebody needs to keep track of it. So you should probably assign somebody to manage that. There are 4 weapons upon the vessel. 2 mangonels, I believe is how you say it. But they're basically cannons in this case. With a new black powder that's developed by the Gnomish people. And
Very
2
overpowered
ballista.
in Age
oh,
of
we're looking like a
Empires too.
sloop then. Okay.
Oh,
You've
boy.
got movement speed. I'll have to probably look at movement speed specifically for battle, but that won't be too important as far as that
For
goes.
battle, huh?
You're on a ship.
30
What did
30
you,
crew,
what did
20
you say?
passengers.
We have to track what ourselves?
The HP of the ship.
HP.
Okay.
So
Each area and weapon has hit points.
So wait, so we have to track it in us?
yep, I'm gonna leave it up to you guys.
So if we don't track it, then we never die. Gotcha.
yeah,
Armor class
Five-
is 18, 50
it
hit
says-
points.
5 miles per hour, 120 miles per day.
Control helm. Movement sail. Okay. Yeah.
all right, newbies. Just so you know, in good weather, we should get to your destination in 5 to 6 days. So, that being said, let's pray for good rolls. I mean, good weather.
Well, tell us now, what's the forecast?
Hi, I like you already. You're my second mate. We got blue skies ahead of us. So, man the sails.
I was about to do that same thing.
Yes, sir.
And ye can
Do
go
you
settle
guys-
in.
Bo is like fully on board with this. He's like wanting to be a sailor
He's
because he's never
on
experienced
board.
it before. He's just like,
Literally is on
board.
board.
Unattended. Pun intended.
pun intended. He is
I
on
kinda-
board.
I hope you already
Vin
wrapped up your
asks-
business here in the city because you'll not be seeing it for a wee little while.
Vin asks, "You guys carry a barometer on board, right?"
Of course, we have a barometer. Remember, get the barometer.
Dennis, can I? Have we like short rested in the midst of all of this stuff?
Yeah, I'll say you guys are taking a short rest.
Okay.
Then who needs a barometer? I'm a barometer. I'll tell you when it's going to be stormy.
Hey, we also have a sextant.
Ah, yes.
That's
won't
not
say that word.
appropriate.
That's one. That's one sailing thing I do know of.
That the DM knows of.
Yeah. And here is our bard playing beautiful music for us as we travel.
Every ship needs a bard.
Okay. Corin's Keep is to the north. He is going to take you out into the sea. I like the red line there for whoever did that.
You're welcome.
You're welcome. Are we going to swing in between the islands and, where's my pointer?
Are we gonna follow the coastline, or are we gonna swing out into the open waters?
Yeah, that seems like treacherous territory. I mean, we're leaving it up to the
Yeah.
captain, obviously.
Our trajectory be passing near Mintarn so that we can go in between Skagerrak and get right into the Corin's Keep. Now, we're going to hug the Moonshine Isles a little bit because Skagerrak is a bit of a mess.
Well, you're the captain. I mean, I've never sailed before. Bo, this is gonna be fun though, isn't it?
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I'm so excited.
Bo and I just run up the game playing. We're like, all right, let's go.
That'd be our
You get Emortet
trajectory.
like
Good
grabbing
job.
onto the sides, and Vin, Crimson, and Bo are just like booking it all over the ship.
I don't think Emotep is necessarily holding on to the sides. There's like an obvious, always nervousness about him. But this is his first time on a long voyage. But so like he's not like terrified, but there's definitely like a level of nervousness, and there's no excitement whatsoever.
Bo, I got a great idea. I'll race you to the crow's nest. And I missed you step.
Sweeter.
Hey, how high up is the crow's nest? I'm kind of judging, looking at it. You little cheater! I cast levitate. And I just jump as fast as I can. Just like launch myself up there.
So day one, this is kind of a half day here that we have sailing off. Blue
Wait, do we take a
skies.
long rest?
Well, isn't it nighttime?
Yeah, it's nighttime.
You're,
matters.
So why is it blue skies?
it'd be clear skies. They'd be the same thing.
We're gonna be sleeping.
Blue water.
Go take a rest. We be sailing.
Are we
Okay.
sleeping then?
Do we get a long rest then?
Yep, we'll do a long rest.
Chris, do you need any spells stored into your ring of storing?
Yeah, what do you got for me?
Oh.
What do you want? Do you want something damage? Do you want something utility?
Utility.
Do you want a level 4
Heroism?
spell? A level 3 spell?
What do you,
Concentration, not concentration.
Yeah,
do
concentration.
you
yeah,
have something? Do you have something for concentration? Because I don't typically have that for myself.
I have spirit guardians.
Do it.
I think you're gonna really like this one. I'm gonna cast spirit guardians into your ring.
Okay, so I got Spirit Guardians. I'm gonna cast my Misty Step into it. So now I've got my Misty Step saved into the ring, and now I have one first level spell slot left. Do you either of the paladins have? Can you give me a Shield of Faith?
I can give you shield of faith.
Remember
I
that
don't
is
have it prepared.
concentration.
Yeah, I
I
know.
can give you shield of faith.
Cool. Okay, so I have.
I got heroism.
No,
I
I
thought
got,
you'd
I got
want that,
Spirit
Chris.
Guardians, Spirit Guardians, Shield of Faith, and Misty Step in my ring.
I thought you already
I
put
could
like
give you
Misty Step and
shield.
silvery barbs.
I could give you shield
Ooh,
if you want like
Give
one,
me Shield. Yeah. Yeah, I'll take Shield.
just for a
for
one-time
reaction. Yeah.
save. Yeah. Okay, I'll give you shield.
So, Carrie,
That'd be this fun.
what type of magic do you play with? I've just never really. I mean, I used to talk with Edwin about magic all the time, but now since then, I've kind of had a lack of that conversation in this area. But well, where's your expertise lie?
Well, I'll be honest, I just try to keep myself in touch with the nature of the world as much as I can. I suppose my magics revolve around that, so I could mess around with some of this water a bit, or make y'all land lovers a bit more comfortable in the water, and just that type of stuff.
So a lot of utility stuff. Yeah, see, that's the thing. I've just kind of stuck with the divine and the nature side of things, mainly with weather. So a lot of my stuff deals with weather. But good to know. Good to know.
That's nice. That must be fun being able to control the weather. I can do a little bit here and there, but nothing on that scale.
My expertise kind of lie in the lightning and the big booms.
Yeah, well, those are my favorite kind of booms, the big ones.
Not perfect.
But mostly I just enjoy being an animal. The freedom it gives you.
I'll let you keep that one. Okay, Dennis, sorry. You can go forward with your day-to-day thing. I wanted to make sure
You're
we covered
good.
all
No,
that stuff
you guys are
before.
good. Get to know
We're
Carrie a little bit.
Hey, Carrie. The other thing is, I think you might need this. I'm going to hand you my staff of healing,
Oh, that's wonderful.
just in case we end up needing it. I've got some spells that I can heal with, so I think it might be beneficial if you have this.
I'll be holding on to this. I had one of these back in my room, and I just didn't bring it along on that fateful day. Of course, I would have loved to have had it. So thank you.
Yeah.
And he puts it behind his back. He's pretty much always got his staff out, and so he'll just kind of stow this one on his back.
And then that night, I'm going to buckle up my belt. Okay, I'm good.
Nice. Okay.
Did you respec your character, Mark?
No? Why? What makes you think I respect my character?
There's no weathers in our game.
Just wondering.
Yeah, we don't have withers. I wish, but no, we don't have withers.
Respect
Okay.
character. Why are you a fighter all of a sudden?
You're gonna need to attune to your item.
Oh, I'm attuned to it. That's why we took a long rest.
Are you looking at his character sheet?
I am.
Cheater.
Cheater, come get here.
Okay,
Okay,
you guys
just because I
take
have
a
a
long
21
rest.
strength doesn't mean you need to be upset.
I
Okay?
need one of you to roll a D100 for me to see the
Ooh.
outcome of
Me first.
the weather.
Can I just make a
Don't
general
make it.
statement that while we're traveling on this ship, I want to be making a concerted effort to be practicing my swordsmanship
Okay.
on the deck.
Oh, if he's going to be doing that, I'm going to make a concerted effort to be learning how to sail.
Okay.
I will
Carrie-
be right back.
Carrie spends most of his time in the crow's nest or on the bow of the ship. He's just like, the captain may tell him to do something and he'll do it for a couple minutes maybe, and then he gets distracted or just kind of goes about and does stuff. So he's just enjoying himself.
Okay. What'd you get, Mark?
I got a 68.
68. There's a bit of wind,
Emotep will
but it's favorable.
just kind of hang out with the people. You do notice that he knows how to help because he was one-on-one. He kind of knows how to help, but like I said, he's always an instinct of nervousness. So, but he does understand that he's gonna pull his weight.
Perfect. So you see the first day of travel brought you to that orange mark as you wake up. You're in the sea. You're probably a little farther away, so you can't exactly see the coast anymore. So if you've ever been on a cruise or on a ship, it's kind of crazy when you're that far away from everything.
Yeah, it is.
So really nothing's going on today. Next day of travel. Anything you want to do specifically besides the, learning how to sail and sword fighting and everything?
Yeah. Every
I
night.
also.
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead. No, go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say, I think Carrie also is like really, really studying the nature and the natural life forms because they're different from what he's used to, and I think he's still getting the hang of wild shaping into these creatures that aren't necessarily what he's been doing for for all of his life. And so, if there's like a shark or a dolphin, he's just like watching this thing to see how it moves and understand, kind of what it does. So,
I think Emotep, because he's on a ship. I know everybody's gonna roll their eyes or be kind of like, dude, are you kidding me? He takes his armor off. I mean, if you get knocked off the water, off the boat, armor is not gonna save your life. You're on a ship where there's mist. So Emotep doesn't have his armor on. He's just purely wearing his normal skirt, man skirt, his Egyptian skirt that he
It's
wears
called
around.
a kilt, you sicko.
No, it's not because I'm not Scottish.
That to be Carrie's people.
that's right.
But I just want to make, because this is the first time I think he's really been in the moment where I can describe this. So you see him working. He doesn't have his shirt on, right? Because most of the guys don't have shirts on a lot of times, right? And you see from his wrists all the way up his arm and through his shoulder and down the front of his back, and then down his back, the full length of his back, and it kind of curls like this, is a tattoo. And you see, as you kind of study the tattoo, it looks like a crocodile is eating his hand, but the crocodile itself is outlined, but inside of it, all the scales is hieroglyphics. It's all like hieroglyphics, as well as if you look closely, you'll see some sigils of magic. Like there'll be like magical arcane sigils in the pattern, as well as different symbols that look divine, but none of you would recognize them on account of the fact that it's his pantheon. But you see that the crocodile eats his hand, and the hieroglyphics chase up his arm and through here, and across his chest is the leg of the crocodile over his breast. And the back is the tail of the crocodile that swoops down his back and then curls up. That's the tail of the crocodile. And then on his other leg, up about almost about halfway up his shin is more hieroglyphics that are written up his shin. And you see that they're halfway, like it's gone around in like bands, and one of the bands is only halfway complete in these hieroglyphics on his shin. But anyways.
Hey, Vin, did you explain all of the stuff you learned before we left? Okay. So because he explained all that stuff, what I'm just going to say is every night I want to cast the 4th level spell Divination.
Ooh.
And I want to get in contact with Thuder and ask her more questions about the shards.
Okay.
So I will have one question to ask every night. So
Okay.
just letting you know. And then during the day, I'm just going to play around with other spells.
Sweet.
So.
Okay, everyone that's practicing something, roll me a d20.
Practicing something, is Carrie practicing something with his observations of the creatures?
If you want to.
11.
17. Just straight 17.
Natural 3. Again.
Trying to get my sea legs. Carrie, you look a little green, more green than normal, I guess.
Okay. Bo, you're making progress on sailing. Crimson, you're practicing your sword. Carrie, it's a different setting for you, but you're learning here and there. That fish is blue. That shark
I
is
was
gray.
gonna say, go ahead and
Um,
remove all CR2 wild-shaped creatures from your abilities
Vin,
for that
Vin,
role.
Vin would like to talk with Carrie about nature and see if he can't understand nature a little bit better.
Well, what's there to understand? We're all a part of it. It's more just what your perspective is on things. Nature is about freedom, the ability to do whatever you want, whenever you want it. That's the way I live my life.
Is it pretty blue?
You seem bound to a cause, Tervin. That's not freedom.
Oh my god.
Then you learn about nature. You learn about balance and how sometimes things are just meant to be enjoyed
That's true.
and lived. Okay,
Oh, don't take everything so seriously.
as you just
Thank
got
you.
scolded by Blaine.
Yeah.
The night has come. Bo, what question do you have for Tudor?
I want to know. The question I will ask her is
I'm not going out with you.
no. No, all my questions will end with a wink emoji.
Yeah.
No, my first question will be, how do I use this shard to restore Thor?
Is there a limit on words or anything on that, or is it just
Nope,
it
I just asked one
premonition
question.
based?
Nope, I just asked one question, and they don't have to be very clear or answering.
And they don't have to answer at all.
Yeah, they don't have to answer at all.
Okay.
You can ask a single question concerning a specific goal, event, or activity to occur. The way I see it is the spell's meant to like look into the future a little bit, but I'm using it more to just gather information.
I like that. Give me 1 sec while I pull up a different setting here. Little fairy action from Zelda.
Well,
way I
while
remember
you're
it being-
thinking,
The way I remember it being done is basically Matt Mercer just basically like gave him kind of a riddle answer back. It was very non-answer.
well,
This music's always
mean,
like a revealing music. It's usually like for nostalgia or for like this kind of moment. You see another one of these visions come to you that you've seen before. You see a staircase up in front of you that leads up to the altar, to this throne where Thor's throne, now that you know it, resides. And Thuder kind of appears next to you, and she's guiding you, and she's like the sharp, but she's showing you the way up the mountain. Your hammer is the key. Locked within Mjolnir is the shard. And once you set it upon the altar, it'll open up and release its power. And it will be taken to whomever in that moment needs it most. And then she kind of fades and the vision fades.
There. Okay.
Yeah, you got
And
that.
the bards are back there playing. Okay. Any other things for the night? Then who be rolling the next die? Give me a D100, somebody.
I got it. If it'll roll. There it is. Ooh. 39.
Let's see. You wake up to the sound of a bell. And as you come up on board, you hear, as you start getting farther to the stairs, you start to hear the steady drumming of rain on the ship. The wind is howling. The sails are flapping and flipping, and you see the crew heaving and pulling the rope as they're untying and lowering the sails in some ways to gather some of the wind. It seems like it's kind of going either direction. The ship is flipping one way or the other, and you lose a bit of speed this day, and it's a wet day.
Yeah.
Imhotep, you notice, never leaves the cabin.
You call this a storm?
That's exactly it. I'm out there right with all the guys, like pulling it, testing out my new strength.
I
and
have
love
taken
every
up
minute of it.
in the on the second deck where all the crewmen stay. I have taken up to showing the crew how to play card games of my homeland. And I have made that within the first day, I have made my own deck of cards using the cards of the faces and the cards of Muhorand, and now have begun to teach any of the crewmen who aren't on shift how to play the games of my homeland. And they were having a good hoot as it's raining down there, playing cards and betting our food and things on cards and throwing out some money and things and gambling on cards.
All right.
Anybody who watches it, it's a very odd game. It's like initially you think you understand, and then all of a sudden you see somebody step up to the table and run around the table twice, and it comes back down, sits down, and you're like, wait, what's going on? Why do you run forward? There's like random things. We switch hands, like all of a sudden you're like, wait, I thought
like
I
How I Met
understood
Your
it, then I
Mother.
don't. Yeah.
Where Barney somehow is like winning, and then like what?
Yeah, that's actually exactly what I was going. Like, I started thinking as I was saying it. It's like that Chinese game for How I Met Your Mother. It's like, and then they bring over the chicken. Okay.
Not the chicken.
But it's like this really weird, random game, but like I'm teaching them how to play it.
Okay, in daily activities. Is
Oh,
Bo
Butch, I
is
will-
Bo learning sailing despite the weather?
Oh, and because of the weather. He's, after seeing Emotet's, lead of like kind of getting more casual with the armor and stuff, he kind of releases like his shield, keeps his hammer with him at all times.
Takes his belt off.
Nope, the belt stays on. Belt stays on. But kind of gets more comfortable and just starts helping out, just heave hoeing with everyone else.
Anybody practicing or doing anything requiring some
Swordsman.
skill? Give me a roll.
Yep, swordsmanship.
Oh, it was almost good. 4. Man, this rain
Nature.
really makes sailing harder.
I was going to give you a roll, Dennis, because there's a carousing roll. I was going to roll a carousing roll on the table for you and see if I lose money
Then what are you doing?
at my own card game that I'm teaching.
Nature.
Oh, ignore that roll.
Okay. Are you? That's a big one. Are you studying with Carrie again?
Yeah.
Nice.
Carrie?
Go sit on the
You earn
bow.
modest
Yeah, Carrie
winnings
will do
from
it.
gambling.
Carry will roll.
Taking all the sailors' money, Imhotep?
Yeah, I'm just taking all their money.
Dude, I'm not lying. Another natural
Oh my
3.
gosh. Vin, Carrie's telling you things where you're like,
That doesn't seem right.
that's not a whale shark.
The polar panda.
Hey, that's okay. I got an 11 again too.
At least I have an excuse. I'm out in the rain, guys. I'm just more
Wow,
fascinated
wow.
about the weather than
No
actually
significant
playing.
progress by anybody here. Next
So-
next D100 for the night, if that's it. If that's it for everyone.
I've rolled 3, 5, 3, 3.
Get it out of the system. All right, new roller. Who's rolling?
I've rolled.
Come on.
Here we go. 58.
Hey, 58. That'd be a good one. You notice as you wake up, the howling wind and the heavy rain is subsided. It's smooth,
No.
smooth sailing again.
Oh.
Let's see where you're at. And you notice you're approaching. You can see kind of off to the left, one island, off to the right, another island. And everybody roll me a perception check.
There we go. 24.
22.
Carries up to the
18.
crow's nest. Looking out.
Did you ask your question last night, Bo?
Yeah, but that's okay.
Anybody who rolled honestly a 12 or higher, because it's clear skies, not too much. You see as you come closer
We
to
all know this music.
as you come closer to the island on the left, you see from the cliffs some winged creatures that start coming down towards you.
Uh-oh.
Harpies!
And
Grab
you
my armor. Buckle
Oh,
up.
yeah.
Do we have enough time? Do we have enough time to don our armor, you think?
yeah.
Okay. I mean, I don't mean to be the rules guy, but it takes 5 minutes to don armor, but that's okay.
You gotta imagine you could probably see. Oh, I think it depends on the armor, but you can see pretty far off with the clear skies. As you are moving, these winged creatures get bigger and bigger.
Oh.
Everyone roll for initiative, and anyone who's interested in identifying these from farther away before they get closer can roll me
Nature.
nature.
Nat 20 on initiative, by the way.
I have
Same here, brother.
no idea what
Nice.
these things are.
18. Nature.
Ooh, not bad. 16.
Are they fey, fiend, or celestial, or undead, Dennis?
They're not, but they
Then I
look.
don't roll.
For anyone who
Fine.
rolls high enough, they look to be of a dragon sort of creature.
Oh.
Ooh, a white one.
Too bad we left that dragon sword behind.
All right, what was everyone's initiative? For some reason, not tracking it for me.
10.
21.
24.
15.
And Vin, what was yours? Sorry.
8.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh.
Say it again, so I'm a.
Look at that. Look at those cannons of abominable creation of the Gondian gnomes.
So we're all kind of out on deck, right? And these winged things are coming towards us, right?
Left, right, bow, starboard, port.
Does this look like it's going to be an air battle then? Sorry. Does this look like it's going to be an air battle?
You hear the bells ringing, and you hear the what's their name? You hear Hugh mumbling Talon yell out, "We got some wings coming our way. Stretch to the right." And I don't know the port side. Starboard.
Starboard. Starboard. Right.
Starboard
Port's
right.
left.
Yep. They start going that way.
Is it how many do we see?
And you see the whole crew is busy moving all these pieces around. You see 4 creatures coming your way.
Oh. Well, boys, should we take to the sky?
What do you mean?
I pull out a coin, flip it up into the air, and a rock appears. Ooh, I use my summon for the first time. We can chase after him and save the ship, guys.
A rock appears.
Yeah,
Like
rock.
the rock a bird.
A bird. It's called a rock.
Is it a real bird? Though?
Yeah,
Or is
it's
the-
an ROC. Yeah.
Well,
Oh,
I,
yeah.
I
Yeah.
know I know what rock is, but does an actual rock appear?
Yeah, that's what it is. The
The feathers.
feather
The feather
token.
token.
That you gave him.
Oh, that's
The one that you just
yeah.
dropped in the sea and lost forever?
Nope.
After this encounter,
No,
you will.
you specifically gave this to us.
I remember.
Deliberately
Yeah.
disobeyed me.
I guess yeah. So I pull out my carpet flying, and
Yeah, look at that.
I sit on it, and it floats in the air. Anybody else
I
can
go-
get on with me? Let's go.
Carrie will
gonna
get
I'm
on.
on. I'm on.
I'm gonna hop on with Emotep.
Carrie can turn
Wait.
into a bird, so he's good. He's got his own wings.
Yeah, but
I'm with
Carrie doesn't
Bo.
want to turn into a bird.
rock
till he's,
is
cast a
gargantuan.
spell.
It can carry 1,000 pounds.
They're literally gargantuan. They're massive.
Wow.
Mhm. I'm gonna yell to the captain of the ship. We'll try to stall them. If they get past us, you guys are gonna have to take care of anything that gets past us. We'll try to take them before they get to the boat.
I Métis, you be good people. Carrie, did you say it took a form?
No.
Okay.
No, Carrie can hop on the. If
On the rock?
Emotet and
I don't
Vin
have
are on
a
the,
flying carpet thing, but we can do something here.
I'll get
Yeah,
on
I'll-
I'll get on the rock just so we split it up a little bit, split up the weight.
I think
Yeah.
you said the flying carpet can hold 3 people.
Yeah.
so the rock can carry
There's a flying carpet
500
for you.
pounds while flying at maximum speed, or it can
a
carry
wheel.
1,000 pounds at half speed.
Wow. Well,
So
Carrie
it can-
does
I'll get
not
a
weigh
I'll
very
get a
much.
flying carpet token for next time.
Let's this bottom map is fine. I was like, I can do open water, but this is fine. This works. Okay, as you take off and close the distance. At what point? Let's see.
I mean, we're assuming these things are being aggressive, right, Bo? So
We're just gonna meet them out there. If they become aggressive while we're out there, at least the ship is safe, and we can always return back to the ship if something goes wrong.
I mean, I've got a range of 120 feet, so
That's fair.
How many are there, Dennis?
4.
Okay.
that we see right now. You might have to add more. All of a sudden, this giant bird appears.
Don't say that. There's 4 of them.
I don't know what a rock is stat wise, because it does say it takes the form of a rock.
I
It's
will-
a pretty OP thing.
It's
yeah,
it's pretty big. You see?
It can't attack. It can't attack, just so it makes you feel any better.
Oh, that's great.
It cannot attack. It's basically
That's pretty good.
transportation, and that's it.
But it's
Yeah.
bigger than the wyverns.
It has a 15 armor class and 248 hit points.
Oh, okay, we're good.
Flying speed of 120. It's pretty fast.
Yeah.
But it's at half speed if we're over 500 pounds.
Okay.
Just go into your extras and then go put whatever type rock. 15 armor class, 248 hit points. Flying speed of 120 feet.
We'll say with 3 people on it's gonna go down to half speed. I think that's fair,
Okay.
unless someone doesn't want to say that. but
Everybody
okay.
mounts up where you're going to be, and Emotep, you're first.
Well, I take off 60 feet and the way up in the path with whoever's on my flying carpet with me.
I'd say that as far as distance goes, they managed to get like lengthwise pretty far out, but they're still hundreds of feet up in the air above you. So we'll put them at
So we're
we'll call it 200 feet each. I'll put a text next to them that shows.
Is the rock carrying you in its talons?
Heck yeah, man! Woo!
so I will fly in an angle to get us like to here-ish. I guess like to here-ish, and we're this far, but we're also higher in the air. But like I don't know how high, much higher, but definitely not within my range. I don't have I have to be pretty close for my hand crossbow.
Okay. That's what, probably 30 feet up. 30.
30 feet is what I have to be close by. I can shoot at 120, but 120 would be I would take a disadvantage.
Look the same.
I'm actually liking this idea less and less as I
You can
as
fall
I
back if you want.
as he does this. So as he flies up, he realizes how far away they are, and I come back because I don't like the idea of being up in the air above this water. And then I'm gonna put the carpet away.
Where's your spirit of adventure?
You put the carpet away.
Never mind.
And I prepare myself as they come close to the boat. Sorry, I turn back to Vin. Sorry, buddy. Yeah, that wasn't fun.
I'm moving forward with it. I got no problems with this.
Carrie, you're next.
How far away are they?
They're 200 feet up, and what is that?
Oh.
Roughly about 60 feet out from the ship, 70 feet out from the ship.
Yeah, I mean, man, that's just.
You don't have-
Carrie is.
If you want to stay on the boat, that's fine.
Yeah,
Bo,
I mean.
Bo, we got this.
Oh, we do. We do. Got this.
Carrie
I have a
will,
great plan.
Carrie will fly up. I mean, Carrie will fly up there with you, and I think that he does have a certain reservation against harming nature, but druids are, I mean, the cycle of nature takes its course, and these
The cycle
creatures
of
are
life and
obviously
death
predators.
Hey,
And I don't think he's gonna hesitate to defend himself, but there's nothing he can really do in that range.
Carrie, can you...
Actually, what you guys are both big armory boys, right? You probably have good ACs.
For the most part, yeah.
Okay.
Wait, actually, that brings up a really good point. Carrie, can you communicate with them and tell them we mean them no harm and just see if we can just avoid this entirely?
I can certainly try. I was thinking about doing that, but it's unfortunately a rather limited range tear.
So do we need to wait till I get a little closer then?
Yeah, it's weird. So, speak with animals obviously would be one option, but doesn't really give me a distance. And then, of course, I have animal friendship as well. But if their intelligence is 4 or higher, the spell just fails outright. And I feel like worms are typically fairly intelligent.
So you would know the difference between like a dragon and a wyvern and what an animal would be. And a wyvern falls into that dragon category still.
Yeah.
So even if you wanted to use that, it wouldn't work.
Okay.
Just to be fair.
Yeah. So, unfortunately, yeah, I don't think there's much he'll be able to do here.
No, worth a shot.
Yeah. I thought the same thing, and then I was like, yeah, I don't think these guys are willing to be reasoned with.
Okay. Let me look up real quick the stat on this. I think it has range.
Bless your head.
100-foot range.
I still like it too.
And he's got 80-foot speed. So you see this one in the back moves 5, 10, 15, 20, and drops his elevation.
Think I'm diving
As
in.
he's swooping down, and you see the color of this wyvern and just looks striking, like blue and purples, and is much larger than the other ones. Let's call this one. You get the letters. A. B. And C. This one follows suit. 10, 15, 20. And we'll go down to 130.
130 feet.
Crimson.
Well, Bo hasn't taken off with the rock yet, so I don't think they're within 120 feet yet. So
You could always
I'll
hold
just-
your action.
yeah, I'll just hold my Eldritch Blast till they're in range.
Okay. Bo, you're up next.
Oh, sweet. Let's go, girl. And we take off, getting up off the ship and flying straight towards them.
Okay.
Actually, we're gonna kind of like hover low and then kind of swoop up.
Coming
Okay.
from behind.
You have a movement speed of 120 with a rock.
Jeez Louise.
So consider yourself at like 0 at sea level.
Actually, all right. So let's just get ourselves up into the air, same elevation as them.
So move 120 feet up. Or how far?
Yeah, just 120 feet straight up.
Okay. Oh, nice. The carpet. Yeah, I love it. Actually, it wasn't red though, so you have to get a new one.
That puts us within about like 60, 75 feet of some of them.
Yeah.
Crimson, as soon as you get within reach, it does trigger. So who would you like to fight? Was it the Wyvern A?
Yeah, we'll go with A first.
Okay. Go ahead and make an attack roll.
Oh, 10.
Just goes wide.
Oh, 12. Oh, this bird's steady!
Just goes wide again. That one like almost goes right past his head though. It's like
Oh shoot! I forgot to long rest this forever ago.
Oh, I got a better flying carpet. I'm gonna change that.
okay. Bo, is there anything else you'd like to do during your turn here?
You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna throw it a level 2 shatter. I'm just gonna go for that closest one right there.
Okay.
About as far as I can reach because it's 60 feet. Yeah, it won't be able to hit anything else, but it'll be fun to use.
What kind of save is that?
It's a con 19.
Oh, almost 11.
11 damage. Thunder damage.
All right. You want to explain kind of what that looks like up in the air?
So as we're flying up, I just kind of like do like the hammer point, and just the air compresses right around that, and it just blows back out. That's it. So we're just up in the air. We're getting ready.
Sick.
And which one did you hit?
A.
A. Okay.
Okay, Vin, you're up next.
I think he ran away.
Oh, I don't have my my Discord up right now.
Yeah, he left a while back,
It's
but
a dark room. Well, he can't really do anything until he's on the.
yeah, he's just sitting down there.
I'm on a boat, man.
The carpet he was flying on turned around and went back.
I'm on a motherfucking boat.
he could, Vin can sprout wings and fly. Come on.
You don't know how long for though. B starts closing
why
in.
did I keep it?
Okay. Back to the top. Imhotep. I think that was everybody, yeah? Yeah.
Yeah, they're not any closer to me, are they?
They've dropped down to 140 feet elevation and come about 20 feet closer.
I will hold my action. If one of them gets within my range, I'll shoot them. But yeah. Wait, this cannon right here. What's the range on those cannons?
Let's go look at your ship here.
Where's the
200.
ship? There it is. Nope.
200/800 feet on the cannon.
Where'd you put that at? And was it in?
The loot, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, there it is. All right, so we're calling the Magnillo as the cannon.
Yeah.
Magnello. This isn't.
Mangonel.
Manganello.
Maganello, not Maganello. The star. All right.
5d10.
I help the guys kind of steer the and I'm not proficient with it, but I kind of help steer and kind of aim towards the this close one right here.
Okay.
And I kind of move it towards it, and I let loose. I take the stick and light it. Let's see what happens here. And D20.
+5.
I got a 16.
That'll hit.
So Emotep kind of steers it right there.
Boom.
And 5d10 bludgeoning
Ooh.
damage.
That's some sweet bludge.
Smart to stay on the ship and use those weapons.
No, never.
23
Where's the fun in that?
damage.
Besides, they can
What-
stay on the ship and do
You
that.
see,
23 damage.
as this like wave like hits it in the air from Bo, and this cannonball can't get away, and it just takes it into the chest and like is able to kind of glance it off a little bit and kind of like does like a roll, like a barrel roll over, and like continues coming down.
Like as if it mitigated some of the damage.
As if it took a cannonball to the chest but didn't die.
Ah.
So I bring
I was like, this thing has uncanny dodge. It's a rogue.
I bring out my flying carpet again, realizing I actually do need it. I jump on it because the flying carpet has 60 movement speed, and I fly to this ballista over here
Okay.
that the crew has been arming, right?
You'll have one crewmate per weapon to help reload.
So basically
So
gets
they-
rid of the reload feat. Or like, we're not
So
worried about reload.
they've armed the ballista over here.
Looks like it's armed.
So I jump on my flying carpet, fly over to the ballista.
But it's a use
And-
object, so you can only do it one attack per round with one of the weapons.
Yeah, screw you.
Sorry. It's not
You know,
like your hand
Vin's back-
crossbow where you're
Then
so
could be
proficient.
banning one of the other ones.
Yeah, I mean, I just the guys are basically just doing all I'm doing is going over there and pulling the trigger. But okay.
Sorry, dude.
You gotta set it up and aim it.
There you go, Vin.
Yeah.
No, the guys are already doing it. I mean,
There's only one
Yeah.
guy though. Poor guy.
Sorry, what did I miss?
He's
got
got this.
scurvy,
He's got this
too.
huge ballista bolt, putting it in, and you've got to like aim it as they're moving, and then pull the trigger. So, I don't know. I think
sure,
yeah.
sure.
I made my
that's my turn.
case. I made my case.
Are we attacking it with the ship's weapons?
Yep. So did you move over there?
'Cause
Then?
I'm not leaving the ship.
Then go the other way.
So he already used this one. Then, are you?
Okay.
And you took both of you over here to this one
Yep.
on the flying carpet.
Go for it.
Yep.
One of you could just stay at the other spot and just man them individually.
I mean that's not wrong.
So if you read it, it takes 2 actions to aim it and 1 action to fire it.
The cannon.
The cannon. So
Hey,
yeah,
look,
so
there was a
you have
rule
to
on it.
It would have been awful.
Well,
There is
we're
where?
gonna play it the way I just played it.
Where does it say that?
Probably down below.
if you read it, like if you click on the chapter 8, goes into it. Magno is a type of catapult, heavy projectile. Payload can hit a target behind cover before the magnolia can be fired. It must be loaded and aimed. It takes 2 actions to load the weapon, 2 actions to aim it, and 1 action to fire it.
I'm reading it takes 1 action to load, 1 action to aim, 1 action to fire.
Well, I'm just reading what it says here.
So am I. That's why I'm confused.
Is that the ballista,
Oh,
maybe?
dude, we're not using Magnell. Dennis said there were cannons.
Well,
Yeah, I'm reading the
other two are
Magnol.
mangonels.
Yeah, but
Mangonels.
it's not a Magnol. Dennis said it was a cannon.
Yeah, so cannon is different.
Yeah.
What is
These
it?
are all the different
Well,
siege weapons.
Well, there's 2 cannons and 2 mangonels, right?
No, there's 2 cannons and 2 ballista.
Yeah, 2 ballista.
Oh.
So in
was fun.
actuality, it takes the guy out there and me and Vin to shoot a cannon.
It
Yeah.
worked out perfectly then.
Okay.
I mean,
So basically me and Vin are staying back with the guy at each location shooting projectiles off the ship at the waiver.
And
marker
essentially,
while you
it'll
guys are
reload at
fighting.
the top of the order every time. So
Yeah, because we'll have the crewman loads while either me or Vin aim, and me or Vin will pull the trigger.
Mm-hmm.
and it's the same to hit anyways. There's no proficiency.
Yeah, there's no proficiency. Well, unless you're proficient in vehicles than this, but yeah.
Caddy, you're up next. As you're flying on
wait.
this magical rock in the air.
Did we
Yeah.
did we shoot it?
We shot
Yeah,
the cannon.
you hit the wyvern,
Oh, you shot the cannon.
Mhm.
Okay.
and then you
And then we moved over to the ballista
Okay.
because we can
Gotcha,
only shoot
gotcha.
one at a time because it takes
Okay.
3 actions to do it.
You're fine.
Carrie kind of resignedly, well, I guess if it must be done, then we best be doing it right. And, kind of closes his eyes, concentrates. And above, let's see, above, oh shit, that's not what I want. Yeah. Between these two guys, a 5-foot radius, so 10-foot diameter, cylindrical beam appears that's 40 feet tall and just kind of like opaque, pale light forms, and just absolutely lasers them. And when they start their turn, they will take damage. I mean, it says, I don't know. It says
So it creates
when a
an
creature
area of
enters-
damage, basically. So when they're
when a creature enters the spell's area for the first time on a turn or starts its turn there. So I don't really think they take the damage on my turn, but they are technically entering the spell's area for the first time. So I don't really know. They'll take the damage either way. It's just a question of when.
is that the same wording for spirit guardians, Mark? Is that the same kind of thing where it enters?
You're muted.
Yeah, spirit moonbeam is the same wordage as spirit guardians,
Okay.
Yeah.
but it's just it's a projectile version of spirit guardians. So
Cool. So we'll do it on the top of their turn then.
Perfect. Yeah, that's easier. And
Okay.
it's a heightened casting. I prepared it and am casting it at 3rd level, so it'll just
That's
be a little
right.
bit more juice.
Okay.
And maintains concentration on it for now. Stays safely on the rock.
Okay.
TBD on that.
So I believe it was between these ones right here.
Is it a 20 foot?
It's 10 foot.
5-foot radius, so 10 feet. So it should just get them.
Mhm.
And I don't know, how that works, but
Yeah, they're in the radius there.
cool.
Okay. This wyvern, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. And he's going to drop down 20. To get in line with you guys.
Uh-oh,
And-
I don't like the sound of that.
You see you see in the chest of this creature like lighting up.
ooh,
And a lightning bolt erupts from it.
I knew it.
I got a lightning bolt sound here somewhere. Oh, there it is. Okay, so everybody, all 3 of you in a line, make a dexterity saving throw. And the rock.
Oh, natural 18. I needed that because I'm only +1.
You guys get +4. Wait.
For
Okay.
dex,
My-
dex saves.
Hang on, I give. Yeah, all saves.
23
And-
then.
The rock failed.
Is it +4?
So, +4. So I got a 12.
12.
Oops, 8 d6.
Yeah, we both got 12s. Look at me look at us go.
All right,
24 damage or half. So 12 damage if you made a save, which is going to be 15.
Wait, 24 damage. Sorry.
Ow!
12 damage if we saved.
Yep, 12 damage to
We
save.
did say.
Oh no,
What's
but
the save?
I'm resistant to lightning, so it's still half.
So 6 damage.
No, I didn't save though, so
Oh, okay.
still.
So 12. Okay.
Yeah.
And the rock's at 24.
That's okay. The rock can take it.
That's 10% of his health right there. And then is going to continue diving another 60 feet here. So they're not next to each other.
I made the I did a con save for concentration and I made it.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. I was like, that would be real sick to cast a 3rd level spell and get nothing out of it.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to come up here 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. And he's going to drop 20 feet to get to 20 here. Oh, he can double move. Why not? And he's going to dive. He did not like getting hit by that cannon.
And and I rolled actually lower damage. I should roll 8 d10, not 6, not 5.
Yeah, cannon's more.
A cannon's more damage
Yeah.
Nice.
for you.
Yeah. Okay. Now it is the Wyvern C's turn. So what is the roll for that? Is it con? Dex?
Yeah.
Con?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay, 16.
Oh, makes it exactly.
Nice. Does he take half damage?
Yeah, he'll take half damage, and then I need the other one to do it too, right? Oh no, it's his turn.
When it's his turn, yeah.
Let me get my boom, boom, boom. So 5 damage. That's really sad.
Sorry, buddy.
It's a crappy roll.
I know.
You did a custom roll for it. You can just click on the damage section on it, and it'll roll the
can I?
damage. Yeah.
Okay, nice.
Under spells. That's where I live most of my time during the combat. Spells.
Yeah, I'm in the spell. I just didn't know you could click
And
on
then drops
click on it and
80
just do
feet
it.
to get to 20. Okay, Crimson. Your turn.
Oh, I don't like that big one.
It's
Yeah,
kind
we're
of
pretty
it's
far.
kind of below you, 60 feet
Oh, there it is.
down.
Bo, you thinking what I'm thinking?
Absolutely, buddy.
All right, let's go. I'm gonna blast off some shoot off blast.
Okay.
All right, let's see. So I'm gonna attack the big one. Suck! I can't shoot.
Wait. What is the order between Crimson and myself?
You're after Crimson.
Can we just go simultaneously then? Because we're kind of on the rock. Does that work out for you then? For the next
that'll
little
work.
bit.
That'll work. You guys are right next to each other. It'd literally be you next, so I'd allow that.
Ready?
Okay. Okay, so wait. I'm not gonna do the Eldritch Blast then. We're gonna do it at the.
Yep. We're going to do it for the other one.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah.
Bo and I kind of talked. All right.
Don't know what's going on, but I think I like it.
We know what we want to do. We both have the same thought. Let's go.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Basically, I can get right above it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or right around it, and then dive on top of it. Yeah?
Okay.
I can just right to it. So basically what's going to happen is it's dropped down. We just go for a falcon dive, just straight at that main one. And right as we're going at it, I pull up last second and just kind of barely miss it. But then at that moment, Crimson jumps off of the rock onto its back.
Make an athletics check.
All right. Athletics or acrobatics? Athletics? Okay.
Athletics.
Come on. We have to make this work. This is so cool.
11. I can't get above 11 tonight.
Barrel roll.
Yeah.
And you fall.
Splash.
Well, as I see him miss, I'm going to use my reaction to cast Feather Fall on him.
Okay. Otherwise, it's 6d6 damage.
Yep.
Can I wait? Can I bonus action?
You're just drifting in the air underneath it. That's
Okay.
your movement every turn is just drifting, but you can still act.
If I use my bonus action to Misty Step onto it,
That probably work. As long as it's visible.
yeah, it's just like because like if I miss it, Misty Step to like right above it or right on it.
Okay.
Okay, I'll use my Misty Step and I'll land on it, so that's my bonus action.
You see,
Then I get it.
Stab.
like Sheik from Smash Bros. with her up B, she's like Missy
Yeah.
steps up and then lands on top.
And then stabby stab.
Okay.
I'll let you finish your turn, Crimson, and then
Okay.
I'll finish up mine.
That's pretty fun.
And it's just straight attack, right?
Yeah, you don't have advantage for
Yeah.
flanking.
Or grappling, or being on.
17. That's 26 to hit.
That'll hit.
Smite it.
Oh, we're definitely smiting.
You kill it
Come on.
while you're on top of it.
Well, it's a 7 plus 8, which is
15.
15. My computer's like freaking out all of a sudden for some reason. So I don't know if it showed up.
It did.
Okay. Well, it's not showing up on my end. And then a smite is 2d8. For another, oh yeah, 14 radiant
That's
damage.
pretty big damage. Nice. Okay.
Okay, so that was okay. So the second sword attack. Let's go with. No, wait. I missed the first one. Did I roll 2 already?
Nope,
No.
you only rolled one attack.
Okay. I'll make sure I'm doing the right one. Roll attack. 14.
It just hits.
Oh, okay. Okay. There we go. 15 plus another smite.
Schmatty. Schmatty fine.
Nice.
Yeah, there we go. Another 14. Radiant.
Dang.
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 It paid off.
Damage.
It paid off.
And that's my turn. Right on the back of this
Damage.
thing.
Very nice.
So as I kind of maneuver the rock while he jumps off and does that, then what I'm going to do is turn and follow up with a, let's see. You know what? I'll look at C. Because looking at where the bliss is at and C and everything with that, I'm going to cast something I don't usually cast here. I'm going to cast a level 2. Yeah, I'm going to cast a level 2. Oh, did I get rid of that spell? Dang it, I didn't prepare that
Guiding
spell.
bolt.
Yeah, but I didn't prepare it, so it
Yeah,
doesn't count
sense.
anymore. Never mind.
That would have been good for the bliss though, huh?
Right? That's what I was thinking, but I didn't. All right. Yeah.
You didn't prepare for wyverns?
Surprisingly, no.
Believe it
You know
or
what?
not. No.
Surprise. Shoot. All right, I'm just gonna throw another level 2 shatter.
Okay. Let's see.
Yeah,
And that's a remember me con save or
con 19.
ooh 19 exactly.
Ooh, there you
Oh,
go. 15
twice
damage.
in a
So
row.
8 damage.
Yep.
Okay. All right, and you have probably some movement left over if you want to move the rock a bit.
Nah, I'd assume that probably took it. The maneuver and everything like that. Try to get him on his back. So I'll just say that's it.
Okay, Vin, you're up.
Hey, Vin. Don't shoot the ballista.
Don't.
Shoot the cannon.
Yeah.
Cannon.
Yeah, shoot the
Cannon.
cannon. Because the cannon is more damage. So, like, I thought the cannon would take more time to load and stuff, but it's just as fast. So,
Okay. Is it loaded?
It's not. It just got fired.
yeah, I just got fired, but on my turn, it'll get loaded and we can aim fire it on my turn. So, just hold your action to use your action on my turn.
Okay.
Oh,
I
what
will
is
do that.
what is a cannon as far as does it have a limit to being too close to a creature? Just
No.
make sure. Okay.
Just gotta be within 600 feet for normal range.
I'd imagine that it can't like shoot onto its own deck. I think that'd be a limitation. To be fair.
Yeah, it would be like
I just asked because
obviously,
the Mangonel can't hit targets within 60 feet, so I wasn't sure if the cannon had something like that too. I'd also say it probably can't go like vertical. Probably be
Yeah.
somewhat reasonable there, but just as far as like C and B and the purple one is probably fine. A might be a little struggle.
why would A be a struggle?
It's 40 feet.
It
up.
is, but it's 15 feet out though.
That's a steep angle, I think.
No, it's not. It's only like maybe a 35, 40 degree angle.
No, you're over 40. 45 would be a 40-40.
Yeah.
That's a rise run 40-40.
Yeah, he's probably 60%.
60-degree angle or plus. Yeah. It's all good though. Shoot C.
Whatever you say, I don't care.
Yeah, I think that the only limitation for that is just going to be, the angle.
So should I move over to the thing or do I wait?
Well, no, just wait because you're on the carpet and I control the carpet. So when I move, you'll move with me, and then you just hold your action to take the shot, and you then so the guy will load it, I'll aim it, and you'll pull the trigger, so you can roll the dice to shoot it on your turn.
Okay.
Let's do that.
Wyvern B just made a 18 con save.
Dude, come on.
How much damage do you take?
Literally a little bit better. So he'll take
that's not bad.
he'll take 8.
Take 9 damage.
9.
Oh, you guys round up?
Yeah, we
That's
round up.
nice. Sweet.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40.
It was looking real bad till that 10 hit. That one was
It
rolling
drops
around there
40.
for a while.
He's going to move in 5, 10. And he can't attack because he had to move double movement, but he's going to get down right level with you guys. He's going to move up, like, I guess he can't be right in space, so he's probably move, like, right here adjacent to both of you. Okay. That being said, top of the order, Imhotep. You see the crew is loading the cannon. I love the carpet. You guys just move together. It's amazing.
And then I get over here,
And then held his action to help.
Yeah, the crew has loaded it for us. I aim the cannon towards C,
Okay.
and Vin, you may have the honors. Plus 6, by the way, to hit.
How much? Oh, I have to hit.
Plus
I have to roll the hit.
Roll a d20
Yeah,
and
plus
then add
6 to hit.
6.
And it's 8d10 damage.
Oh,
Oh, come on, Vin.
Oh, are they?
Doesn't have to barrel roll or anything. Just a little high. It's kind of hard to aim. You never used
dang it.
a cannon before.
Well, now at least you're close by for when this wyvern gets on our deck. You're right there within range.
Yep.
Okay, Carrie.
Yeah, finally.
So let's see here. So I'm gonna move this thing 50 feet over.
Oh wow.
Can we get this? Can we get one of the height markers under that too? I think it was at 120, right? Because it was at the height that they were at.
Yeah.
And I mean, you can call it however you want. I would say, probably I split the difference. Like it's a 40-foot tall column. I'm not gonna say that like I just had the top of it on them and the rest of it was in the bottom. But so I move it over 50, down 10, so it's 110, and then really it's effectively like 100 because or 90 because we'll say there's 20 feet below it, but we can just leave it there. It'll take me one more turn to get it relevant.
Okay, so the
And
middle of it's at 110 basically.
Yeah. And then, oh man, I think he's gonna bonus action wild shape into a giant eagle,
Okay.
and move 80 feet, I don't know. How far will 80 feet get me? We're 65 feet up and
Basically, you can get to any one of
15
them.
feet. Well, I don't want to get to them. I'm concentrating on a spell, so I want to get out of blast
Oh.
range and all out of their range.
You could almost make it back to the boat.
Yeah, that's kind of what I want to do, but I don't want to get soloed by this one.
You can make it back to the maybe not.
You see, you have 80 feet of movement.
Yeah. But I'm
Does
65
falling
up,
count as
so.
movement?
Trust me, I thought about turning into a fish and falling into the water, but I figured I'd take that fall damage. So
That'd be hilarious.
it would be. I mean, you could
Narwhal.
almost make the argument because there are like those falcons that are going 110 miles an hour
The
into the
peregrine
water
falcon.
and they're fine. But yeah. Anyways. So yeah, I'll get as close back to the boat as I can.
Okay, you move yourself however you want. You got 80 feet, so
So, let's say I fly all the way down to the surface of the water and then 15 feet closer to the boat.
and you can double move if you are only moving, so you could essentially go.
No, because
160 feet.
I maintained concentration, which I think is
It's not an action.
is
No,
it really
it's
not?
Mm-mm.
Nope.
Oh my god. All right, then yeah,
So you
I
go
just
to-
will. Then
you
I'll
go to
definitely get on the boat.
Go to 0 feet, and then it's a 65 down, and then you have another 115 to go.
Yeah, I
Wait,
mean
115?
I'm
no. Yeah. No,
I-
95.
I'll just put myself. I'm gonna get myself kind of behind my boys, but not right in line with them if this guy has a breath weapon as well.
Well, the deck is probably at like 10 feet, right?
I think Dennis
the
is just
ocean?
calling it sea level just to make
Oh.
it
Yeah,
simple.
for simplicity, I think just call the ship at 0.
Okay.
So negative
Um,
10.
yeah.
It's a negative tide. It's a negative tide.
No,
Actually-
no. So it's not just maintaining concentration. Sorry, I moved it, which costs an action. I knew.
Oh,
there
that was
something
that was
in
an
there that I
action.
was doing.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you can get
So,
down
I'll
to
be right
sea
about
level, and then you can move another
here.
15 feet.
Yeah, because I
Okay.
was on it, so I was 25 feet. So I'll then be 10 feet away.
Yeah. Perfect. Okay. It's Big Purple's turn. See if he gets his breath weapon back. He does not. But
Oh,
he's
see, that was my gamble.
he's going to go ahead and do a stinger attack against Crimson.
Can he reach Crimson?
Pack tactics.
Since
He's
Crimson's on his
got
back.
with his tail, yeah.
He reaches up and hits me with his tail.
Oh, natural 19, so 28 to hit.
That misses.
Yeah, sure. I know you're good, but not that good. So 9 piercing damage. Now make a con save for me.
9 piercing damage. Con save. 21.
You do save.
Nice.
So you take half of this damage. You take 11 lightning damage.
So 5.
You see like this electricity going from its spine up his tail and like into its stinger as it hits you. And then he's gonna go upside down and drop you.
Grapple check to hold on or something.
You make an athletics check to see if you can hold on.
Alright.
Do it.
Ooh. 18?
Yeah.
I think that's good enough. And then he's gonna move.
He's gonna move them both.
Got him!
And move down a bit.
It's easy to hold on when your sword is stabbed into their back.
True.
And I'll say he's like spiraling this whole time, and you're just like holding on to like one of the spines on his back, just like for dear life. Somehow managing to survive. He couldn't use his bite attack because It's kind of hard getting back there. And that'll be it for his turn. Now it's A's turn. And he's going to swoop in here. And he's going to make an attack against the cannon with his bite. 12 to hit.
Misses.
Okay. And then he's going to use his stinger. There you go. He uses his stinger on Emotep, since Emotep looks a little closer.
Cannon's AC is way high.
Yeah. Well, it's because it has high armor.
19 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. That's 14 piercing damage. And make a con save.
You have a +2 to your con save.
That wouldn't help.
Oh
I
boy.
failed.
You could use shield.
No, what?
And you take 20 poison damage.
Oh.
Not at this point.
20 poison damage? Okay.
Yeah.
He rendered me half my health in a single attack. Just to let you guys know.
Yeah. Okay, well, he's going to die next turn, so.
He's in melee range. He's dead.
Yeah, between the two of us, right then.
Mm-hmm.
Now that he's within my crossbow range.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, Wyvern C is going to make an attack against good old Kyrie, the eagle.
Oh,
One
Con
point.
save.
what if he didn't do that?
22 to hit.
Yeah.
And
Jeez.
14 points of damage, piercing damage with his bite.
Okay.
Are you keeping track of the eagle's health?
Oh, that's a good point. No, I took that. That was my first hit as an eagle, so let me give myself that back and then take it as an eagle.
Also, don't forget your concentration check.
Good.
That was up next.
Yeah.
It's half of the damage or 10, whichever is higher, right?
Yeah.
Got it.
Do you know how much health your giant eagle has?
Yeah. Yeah, it lets me track it right in there,
Oh,
which
cool.
is sweet.
Perfect.
Yeah. Yep. I'm at half. That hit took me half.
Now he's gonna make a stinger attack. 21 to hit.
Yeah, that'll do.
So 13 piercing damage.
Okay, so I revert there to carry, and 1 point carries over. And then make what?
And I make a con save.
Okay, hold on. Let me also try to maintain concentration
So
again.
this will be total damage. So make a con save, and then it'll be 13. Well, the piercing damage plus the poison damage, since it's one attack.
Okay.
Then you'll make your con save.
So failed it.
Okay.
So I lose the spell,
So
and then
33 points of poison damage.
well, no, sorry, that was for concentration to see if I maintain the spell,
Oh.
because I got hit again. So now I'll roll
Oh, so that was for
a
the
con save
bite
for the
attack.
poison. Yeah, that was for the damage from the stinger.
So this is still
Like
the stinger
just-
damage. So it would be the piercing plus the poison would be the total damage from the stinger.
Yeah, either way I failed because I rolled a 5.
Okay. Okay.
But now I'll roll for the poison. Sorry, I was confused by what you were saying there.
Oh yeah, 'cause
Probably-
they're both con saves. Technically.
Yeah, exactly. All right, 11. So almost certainly
30,
take the
33
damage.
points of damage.
Oh my god.
Gee whiz, dude.
And you fall immediately to the ocean, by the way.
Well, I'm already I'm there.
Yeah, you're
like
10
I
feet
was
up
at
from the
ocean
ocean,
level,
basically.
but yeah.
Do you have a ring of water walking?
I'm gonna turn into a fish and run for my life. Of previous ruins.
He's gonna finish his movement this way towards the ship.
Dude, I mean, the poison damage is just no joke.
That's ridiculous.
Crimson
Stab it!
hanging on for dear
Hang on.
life.
Let's see what I got. Bonus action. Okay, so we're gonna use.
Yep, they're not hard to hit, but they hit hard.
So So I'm gonna use my vow of enmity to be like, you're gonna be Kentucky Fried Chicken tonight, Birdie.
Birdie.
And so I have, advantage rolls for 1 minute against this creature.
Nice. Like 10 rounds.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. We're gonna go to my attacks. So I can roll with advantage. Come on. That is a 26 to hit.
Yup.
And we'll pump a smite into that. So it's 11 slashing. Then 2d. Oh, max 16.
Wow. Good roll.
Okay.
That's what
Second
we
one.
like.
Oh, come
Dragon
on.
Rider doing work.
24 to hit.
24 hit.
Okay, I got 3 more. Okay. 12 more slashing. Do another Divine Smite.
I swear if it's 14 or higher, I'm gonna be pissed. Okay. 14, 16.
8.
He's not looking happy, that's for sure.
Try to chop a wing off.
Come
Bo,
on, Dennis.
Bo, your
Points for
turn.
cool. Points for cool on that one.
If he takes it down in the sky and rides it to the ship, he does get cool points for sure.
Pull Legolas like off the elephant, slides off it.
Yeah,
Just jump on the
exactly.
ship. Like,
That totally
what's up,
counts
guys?
as one.
Is inspiration rolled before you make the roll? Like, do you choose to use your inspiration before you make the roll?
Yeah.
I think you could
I think
choose
so.
half.
No, you make your roll
After.
and you decide.
Oh,
to
you
make your
can.
inspiration
Yeah, you
afterwards.
can use it like a luck thing. I
Okay.
think.
Okay. Cool. So I'm just gonna like ride the bird, and I can give the bird commands too, so I don't have to just like physically control it.
Mhm.
So what I'm gonna do is dive bomb. I'm gonna come right colliding course with B. So we're
Okay.
just gonna ram into each other, and that's when I'm gonna make my jump to B.
Okay.
I'm jumping on B's back.
Make an athletics check. You're not very good at strength, so until you got that belt.
What you got?
11,
You fall.
and I'm gonna pull my inspiration then to re-roll that.
It gives you, yeah. It gives,
Oh, that's much better. 23. 23 to get on its back.
As you jump, you like are slipping, and then somehow your feet get under you enough to get the momentum over, and you are almost slipping away, and then you somehow grab the other spine, like, oh, I'm fine. This is great.
Oh, there's another spine. But here's the thing: as I jump to this dragon, this wyvern,
You're gonna thunder.
I'm gonna
step
pull my
back.
hammer out. Nope, I'm gonna pull my hammer out and just come crashing down on its back. And I'm gonna do a melee attack, guys.
First time in
What?
forever. Bo
With
makes
booming
a
blade.
melee attack.
I'm casting Booming
You're
Blade.
using Mjolnir.
Oh, I can't see. Does an 18 hit?
That'll hit.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
Booming Blade's a bonus action, isn't it? Or is it an action to cast?
It's an action. So I do a weapon attack, and I can just cast it as a cantrip that it's Booming Blade. Because Booming Blade says you use your basic attack, and if it hits, then it does all the effects of Booming Blade.
Okay.
Sorry. Okay, so 8 physical damage. I need to roll another 1d8. 8 thunder damage.
Nice.
And if it chooses to move on its turn, it's going to take another 2d8 thunder damage.
Ooh. And what do
And
you
I'm
do
on
with
its
your
back.
rock?
Oh, yeah, I yelled the rock. Go back to the ship! As I jump off and land.
He like casually like glides over here, like, okay, well, now what?
Yeah.
'Cause he's massive and moves super fast. Okay.
And yeah, that's gonna be it for my turn. That's gonna be it.
Okay, Vin, you're watching as two of your friends are wrestling dragons in the air. One friend turned into an eagle and then got stabbed and fell out of the eagle form, and you're faced head
God,
to
that
head
was
with
violent.
a wyvern.
So If Emotep and I stand here and here, would you consider that flanking?
I'll give it to you.
Okay.
You have to actually be catwalking this this rail here.
Yeah. So I'm gonna
Which
stand.
Imhotep will not do.
I'm gonna
He's
stand
gonna back off.
roughly here, and then I'll have Emotep stand on the other side because I want to be between him. I'll be between the two smaller ones.
Okay.
While the blue is distracted with crimson.
Okay. Are you
So
gonna
Emotep can go on the
are
other
you
side
gonna
and
hold
be a
your
little bit more
attack until he
protected.
moves over, or are you gonna attack right now?
Yes, I'm gonna hold my attack until he moves over.
Okay.
So are we doing traditional holding or full
'Cause-
full turn holding?
Because when you hold
Oh.
your attack, you hold one attack, I believe.
Yep.
It's only one.
Yep. You just
Okay.
hold
Do
one
you-
attack. You can't do
do your
two
attack.
attacks.
Emotep's gonna
No.
back off and shoot.
Well, he can be close, but he will probably
Yeah.
back off.
I have my crossbow.
And to be completely fair, they're not hard to hit. They just hit really hard.
Yeah. So I'm going to.
It's better to just attack than hold.
Yeah.
I'm gonna great weapon fight this.
Of course you are. How much of your defender are you using? A +3 or what?
Full. What do you mean?
You can choose to put your +3 and amount of your +3 into the attack or into your AC.
Yeah, it's into my attack.
All of it in the attack. Okay.
Yep.
Make sure you're just make sure you're paying attention to the AC, that it's not changed. I don't know if it does or not.
Nope.
Okay.
It's manual.
Cool.
I'll know how much. Okay. So first attack of 14.
It'll hit.
25 damage.
Smite it! Smite it!
I'm smiting it.
Smite it!
Hold on. 3d8 smite
Oh. Ooh.
Ooh, second level.
for 21.
Holy.
Yeah!
46 damage.
Damage on one hit.
Also,
And I-
21 on 3d8. That's very impressive.
And then I'm gonna do.
These guys are
one
rolling
more-
high on their smites.
Roll one more. Better take my spell slot. And then another great weapon fight attack for a nat 20.
Oh
Okay.
my god.
Do it!
That's 42 damage.
How would you like to do this before you even smite it?
Would the real dragon please stand up?
Yes, please. So I'm gonna just, as I go through, I'm gonna hit the first time. It's just gonna gouge deep, glowing energy into its chest, like across its kind of neck and chest area, and then I'm gonna come back down and just completely cut like the neck and wing right off.
See
the
the-
same spot that
The
I hit.
momentum kind of takes it here onto the ship. The body
Yep.
just like pummels over.
Yep.
Hi, yi, yi.
And I'm gonna look back at the other wyvern like, you're next.
Snitch. Imhotep. You're up as you watch Vin decimate the enemy before you.
Imhotep's falling asleep.
Yeah, Imhotep is. It's been a very long week, and it's 2 a.m. right now for me.
Yeah, sorry guys, I started this earlier, but
I will shoot this the Mercy. 16,
the 16 will hit.
7 damage.
Okay.
Can't see that. The dice is in my way.
16. They'll hit.
And 12 damage.
All right.
And then 26,
Bonus action fire again. Yep.
7 damage.
Nice.
And by the way, you notice I did not cut myself
Yep, no
because
crimson
I'm
ray.
already at low health. I'm already at too low of health for me to risk cutting myself.
You should move away on the carpet.
So the way just that you know, I looked it up. Sloops are there are 15 feet above water line.
Okay.
So it means that Carrie is negative 15 feet being in the water.
Oh yeah. Let's just put that on there.
And he
Um,
took a d6 damage.
It's splashing in the water.
Especially in the water.
mean-
It's not. I mean, it's 15 feet. There's different physics involved when you go into water.
Okay, that's true.
You know what I'm saying? It's like,
I
and
mean,
it's
water-
choppy water, right? I mean,
Water
it's not
would
like
be
it's,
as hard as pavement, but I mean, 15 feet is not even that big of a dive. But it's up
Yeah.
to Dennis.
That's belly flop, baby. Just kidding. You're good.
So if that's the case, then on my carpet,
Oh.
I know you can turn into a fish, but you're no use in combat as a fish. I'm gonna swoop over and grab Carrie and pull him onto my carpet, and then swoop back up this way.
I'll say as a free action, Curie, you can grab the carpet and you
Okay.
can hold on as it goes.
So, and then we'll be like, I don't know, we'll be like at 0 right here. So kind of swoop down, grab them, and come back up. It's about like that, and we'll be at 0 at this point.
Okay.
You're gonna come down like a whole new world.
Does anybody Has anybody noticed the carpet I'm using?
Yeah, that's
Is it the
exactly
same
that one.
Yeah, it's Alvin. That's the Aladdin's carpet. Yeah.
Aladdin.
Ladin.
Okay, Curie, it is your turn, and it'll take half speed to get up onto the carpet.
Okay.
Not that it really matters because you're gonna be stationary on a
But
carpet.
but now you're not a fish, so now you can actually do things.
Yeah, well, actually, I think what he's gonna do is, let me just look at this real quick here.
Jump off the carpet and turn into a fish, even though
He's
it's
gonna jump on the wyvern and everyone else.
Austin just wishes he would have jumped on one too.
I'll split the difference there. First, appreciating Imhotep and also, seeing the state that he's in. He's gonna cast at 4th level Healing Spirit. So this will be
Nice.
kind of the same thing. I think it's on your turn, but whatever. That you're gonna get 14 points of healing, and it's centered on you. As a 5-foot cube, and then just in terms of, I basically just have to wild shape for my HP. I don't really have a choice.
Does that mean you
But-
get it too? If it's a 5-foot cube centered on me, you get it.
Yep.
Are you
Yeah.
sure?
You'll be
Yeah.
within
I mean-
the space of that cube.
Yeah.
Okay.
How
I
does
think
it
the
word it?
carpets-
Does it say touch and then it's only one target?
No, it's just I'm still stuck in the Pathfinder zone where I feel like they explicitly say 5-foot cube rather than 5-foot radius, intending it to only affect one person, because like you'd kind of take up a 5-foot
Well,
space.
does it
but
say 5-foot radius? That's what it says.
No.
What does it say? Your
It
spell- your
says
spell.
it says
Area
blah blah blah.
5-foot cube.
The intangible spirit appears in a space that is a 5-foot cube you can see within range. But I think it explicitly says, until the spell ends, whenever you or a creature you can see moves into the spirit space for the first time on a turn or starts its turn there, you can cause the spirit to restore 1d6 hit points to that creature. So I think it's just gonna be one.
5-foot cube would be one cube. So it'd be
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
one
yeah.
person.
one
But-
creature.
But that's okay. I plan it this way because then Carrie turns into a.
Well, I mean, you
Um,
could put it on yourself, get the HP, and then move out of it, and Imhotep could move into it.
Move into it because we're on a carpet.
And that would be on your turn, technically, so you'd get the health immediately.
Okay. I mean, I'll take it. Oops. And then and then he'll step out of it, and say, "Thanks for the help, buddy, but I'm doing all right here." And he'll jump into the water, bonus action, turning into a Plesiosaurus, just
Oh.
a
Dolphin.
dinosaur.
Dang.
Just a dinosaur.
As you
It's called
jump off,
Jurassic
I go,
Park in
"Damn
here."
you! I'm over the ocean. I came over to save you."
I know, dude. I wish there was a different way to do it, but I just can't turn into a. This beast has 68 hit points, and I need those hit points.
That's hilarious.
But hopefully, him healing you helped a little bit. And
now
he,
Emotep always sees water underneath him. No, it doesn't help.
I don't have
Well,
that dinosaur ready for me.
Dennis, how
to
dare you?
use, But
Um,
you can use this. I'm sure. Is it huge or large?
it's large.
Does it swim?
Yes. It has a move speed and a swim speed. I mean, I would stay on the carpet, but it's a large beast. I don't see the carpet holding that up
No.
because it does have a move speed. Chris, if it makes you feel any better, I make the spirit. I can make it whatever I want, and I make it look like one of the bunnies. And it's like holding you. So hopefully that comforts him a little bit.
Big spoon
Yeah.
with arms wide open.
It makes it slightly less bearable for Emotep. Slightly more bearable for Emotep.
Good.
Okay, purple wyvern. See if he gets his lightning back.
This is a concentration spell, so I can do that healing 5 more times.
Lightning is back, baby.
Nice.
So
I can
first
sit
he's
here and
gonna
bathe
flip
in the
upside
healing.
down. So
I can also move it 30 feet. so I
Crimson,
can
make an
keep it with
athletics
you.
check.
Well, won't it ride the carpet with me?
No, I would have to move it.
He's gonna drop you over the top of the ship.
That's awful nice of him.
Yeah, super nice. So
How far over the ship?
50 feet up from it.
Bonus action Featherfall. He's within 60 feet of me still.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55. No, he's not.
Who's measuring?
You're 65 feet in the air, and he's
Oh yeah.
Oh, but he's also
65
15.
feet away.
Damn you, Pythagoras.
I don't mean to be that guy, but Featherfall lasts for a minute, so you've already cast it on him, so it's still active.
Is
That's
it?
true.
Is there concentration or
Concentration.
anything? Probably not.
No concentration.
Wow.
Okay, so you're feather falling.
Okay, never mind. You're good then, because I already cast.
That's amazing.
The wind is
how far
mine.
how far do you fall then, Crimson? Because you can do you choose how far you fall, or is it just like 5 feet at a time?
I don't know how does Featherfall control my.
A falling creature's rate of descent slows to 60 feet per round,
Oh well,
but they don't take damage.
okay. So you're on the
So
ship.
I'm on the ship.
Use land.
Okay, he's gonna line you.
Thanks
Up.
for the ride.
He's gonna line you up and do a lightning bolt through you and Vin
Okay.
and the cannon.
With you and Amy at the cannon.
Oops,
He
wrong.
doesn't like it.
Someone got hit by it.
He's the one that gave us. He's the one that gave us the cannon.
It's true. So deck saves. 15 to save.
Okay, I roll for the cannon.
0.
14. Oh, dude.
I want to use my inspiration.
Okay,
I'm
the
not
cannon
going.
rolled a 14, and it gets a minus 20. So.
Awesome. You roll 14 with your aura.
Yes.
No, there's no deck save. I was just joking. Like,
Oh.
Still missed it.
27 lightning damage.
Gee whiz.
27 lightning damage.
Yeah. Is that a reaction to use Featherfall?
It is a reaction, yes.
That sucks. He's gonna move out this way.
That sucks.
No more smitey. Wyvern A is dead. Alright, Wyvern C, your turn, baby.
I would not have gone up and done the jump off if I did not have a backup plan of Featherfall to keep us from dying from hitting the water.
Yeah, no. That was pretty clever.
I should use my hellish rebuke and hit him. Eh. Good.
It's a reaction when you use Featherfall, right?
It's a reaction for me to cast it, yes.
For him to activate it, it's just whatever.
I think
Yep.
he's just light as a feather.
It's just inherent.
Like it's
Yeah.
just
So you can make
the
an
effect on him.
opportunity attack against him if you want then.
Yeah. Okay. Let's do it. 21.
Yep.
Full damage.
Wow.
16. And then we're gonna put a level 2 Divine Smite, which is gonna be 3d8. Because I hate this thing.
Not enough.
15. 31.
He's gonna move back a little farther because
Because that.
actually he's moving.
Come back! I want chicken wings!
And okay, now it's Wyvern. See, this Wyvern is so confused because he just witnessed this bird drop, gets picked up, turns into a dinosaur. He's like, brother, is that you? And for that reason, he is gonna go ahead and just attack Vin because he doesn't really know. He's like kind of got momentum going that way already, so why not?
Mm-hmm.
So bite attack, natural 1 will miss, and then his stinger attack will be a 19 plus 7, 26.
Why does it have to be the stinger attack?
I know,
I
right?
am reacting with a shield,
Does that get
and he
you
will miss.
26 or higher?
It gets me to 28.
Wow.
Oh! That's amazing. Well played.
And it's a 28 until my the end of my next turn,
Mm-hmm.
or the start of my next turn. Sorry.
Yeah.
Confused and flustered, he stays there. Doesn't really know what to do at this point. So, okay. Crimson Arc, it is your turn, sir.
Wait,
My
B
turn?
never, I mean, not that I care, but B never went.
Nope, not yet.
I jumped on its back and it hasn't gone. It hasn't gone. Had a turn.
Oh, it's because when we went to Vin and he slayed the dragon, I probably got distracted.
Probably. Just I
No,
I
that's
mean,
good.
I'm
Good
just
point.
saying,
He's gonna turn upside down and try to get you off.
fair enough.
And he moves, so he does take damage. So is it 2d8?
It's 2d8. Yeah.
Is there a save or is it just straight?
Ooh, that's a good question. No, because it's an attack to get it on him.
Okay, straight damage.
Yeah. And then athletics check. Ooh, 20.
I'm holding on. All right, what's the damage for?
Oh, sorry. Ooh, there we go. 10 thunder damage for moving.
He's gonna move in.
I'm coming, birdie.
Down 50, so that's 15 and 30 over. And he's going to make a stinger attack against you because you're on his back, so he's.
I would imagine so.
I might as well give it a shot. 18 to hit.
21's my armor class. Sorry, buddy. I mean, I did remember that we had a turn, so I mean.
Crimson, your turn.
Okay. I can push it or I can not push it.
Push it. Push it.
Rule of cool. Okay, so I'm gonna run, jump off the edge of the boat,
Oh.
thisy step again onto the back of the bird, and then I'm gonna hit him again.
Wow.
You can't get around me, bitch.
Chicken wings!
This is
And
fun.
okay, so I gotta remember I'm still at advantage because I vow enmity this thing. Come on. Oh, a natural 1 and an 8 for 27.
That'll just hit.
Oh, okay.
Just
Let's hit it. 12 points of slashing. How many divine smites do I? Oh, I forgot. Okay, I'm almost out of spells, man. Okay, one more. Another divine smite.
How do you want to do it?
Wait, do I need my divine smite?
Yeah. minimum damage to divine smite. He has 2 health left.
Yes. Okay, I'm just gonna just run out, just jump out as I come out. I'm just gonna take it and just like cut its head straight off, and then just fall to the water.
It's pretty epic.
Slowly fall into the water.
Slowly. Just miss it, fall, cut it up, and then I'm gonna float down to the
imagining
water.
Scene in Thor Ragnarok.
I was imagining the scene from Beowulf.
Oh yeah, wow, that's a throwback. I haven't seen that movie in like 10 years.
Yeah, it's a throwback.
Okay, good job. Now you're out of Misty Steps and you're in the water.
Don't worry, the carpet boy taxi service is coming.
Hey, that was epic though. I was like
That was
debating
epic.
whether to go run and hide and heal or just push it.
Oh, I guess it'd be my turn next, huh?
Okay. Yes.
All right. You know what? This is gonna be fun. Okay. I'm going to aim straight down a thunder wave
Oh, push it into the water.
and push it into the water. And I'm going to channel divinity on this baby.
Oh wow.
Oh wow! So it's going to be 40 thunder damage.
What save was that?
It's a con 19.
Oh,
Ooh, he fails.
So he gets pushed. Is it 10 feet? Pushed 10 feet away, which away would be straight down.
Okay.
how much damage?
It would be 40 damage.
Oh,
40 thunder damage.
Then 10 feet down, so he's at 5 feet
Dang it.
above.
Yeah, I was hoping he'd go underwater and I'd ride him underwater. It'd be way more fun that way.
Another 25 feet to water. So
wait. Do you follow him down, or does it like blast out and you're like floating?
he probably would bring him back down on top. I think.
Oh, wee!
Just arches. Ah! Ow!
Ow. And is he looking pretty bad, or is he looking like he's still okay?
He's looking rough.
He's looking rough.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, let's do this then. Let's say, hang on, I gotta make sure that was a level 4 spell that I just cast there. Let's cast a level 2 spiritual weapon to whack him on the top of the head with a spirit weapon. Oh, sorry, that's not gonna work because it's a bonus action. Never mind.
Yeah.
I'm good.
Okay.
All right, that'll be it.
Finn, you're up.
All right. Well, I'm gonna smack the crap out of C. Great weapon fight.
You can certainly try.
27, so 22.
Uh-huh.
Plus,
His wife a chopped liver. Except for when they hit good, but
Yeah,
We're
man.
having.
oh boy, hold on.
We're gonna be eating well tonight.
dragon
Yeah,
stew.
after we figure out how to get the poison out of him.
23
fair.
damage
Yikes.
and 3d8 radiant damage
It's a big smite.
for another 15 damage on top of that.
Okay.
It's okay. We're in travel mode. We know we're gonna get long rests.
And once again, I will do just a 12.
12 to hit.
Dennis's face is like so.
Amazing.
Actually, it would be a 7 to hit.
Yeah, even better.
Missed.
All right.
And oh, it's the first time I attack. Okay.
Wyvern
Never
B
mind.
is going to go straight up 80 feet
Ooh.
and go for a stinger attack as he rolls to try to get you off of him.
Okay, which one are we doing first?
Stinger attack before he rolls to try to get you off of him.
Okay,
14 plus 7, 21.
that's my armor class. So yep, that hits.
It's,
Wait, no, tag goes to the attack. Yeah.
Yeah. 9 piercing damage. Make a con save.
Oh, that was almost good. 6.
Ooh, ouch.
Nice. So you take 24 poison damage. And then between those two, roll for concentration if you're concentrating. I don't think you are.
I'm not concentrating. I know usually I am, but
Yeah, no,
this
yeah.
time I'm
Usually
not.
you have like Spirit Guardian or something going on.
I thought about doing Spirit Guardians and then jumping on his back, and then just like following around with the Spirit Guardian.
That would have been cool. Okay.
But I was gonna switch things up a little bit.
Now make an athletics check to see if you stay on his back as he rolls.
15.
Yeah, I mean, with taking the attacks, I'd say you slip. I'm not gonna make you fall though.
Okay. It's kind of like
I'd say you're off balance though, so your next attack is gonna be on disadvantage.
Cool. I'll cast a spell then.
And Emotep, you're back up. I say
Um,
emo, it's probably emo.
It's
Emo.
emo type. Yeah, it's not emo.
Okay.
He's acting
The
kind of.
I is an E sound in so many languages.
The emo tips might be acting kind of emo on the ship, but he's
So
not.
I need to roll that. I need to roll that healing for you.
Oh yes, I'll step into the healing. I already added the healing that you gave me before. I already did it.
Okay, then forget that roll. Still pretty good, but forget that one.
Shoot her! Shoot her!
Crimson's fine. All right.
Yeah, I mean
I
you
will-
could just stay or not move that much.
Well, I'm gonna move. I'm gonna circle around to here. I already measured. That's 60 feet.
Can
To
we
get closer to Crimson?
So, can I
I guess
get?
he's 80. He's
how do I
85
make
feet
an
in the air,
aura?
so I'll go like this.
Well, that's Bo.
And it, yeah, I know, but Bo's 85 feet in the air, so I'm underneath him.
I'm good.
Well, I'm not, I don't care about you. I'm talking about being able to shoot C and make my way towards Crimson. That's what I'm trying to do.
Okay.
All right. Shooty shoot. 16.
That'll hit.
8.
That'll hurt.
24.
That'll hit.
8.
That'll hurt.
How do I make this thing smaller? Oh my
That'll
god.
hit.
8.
I'm just causing a mess.
8.
Yeah, 8 damage
It's
on all three of
looking,
those.
looking real rough.
And I continue my 60 feet to here. There we go. That's my turn.
A flyby.
Yeah, me on this carpet. One hand on the carpet, my hand over like this. Actually, I think it's more cool. The carpet, like, just knows the feeling. I got my feet crossed, armed, and I was load, shoot, load, shoot, load, shoot, and keep on flying.
Do you know where you were, Imhotep? It was about here?
Yeah. I don't see why your spirit wouldn't join me, but okay.
I think if it's
Yeah.
centered
Is
on
it-
a point on the carpet, then I'd say it can
Yeah,
join
it would join me on the
Okay.
carpet ride.
Sweet. Well, that makes that easier.
Just like as if it would take you somewhere if Imhotep is moving it, I think it'd be the same.
Cool. Well, I love that. Then yeah, just keep it with him.
Yep. So the spirit's just like circling me, and so on my turn they'll heal me again. Unless
buddies
you
are
move
just-
off.
Perfect,
Unless
thank
you-
Your buddy's just bouncing around you, just skipping.
Okay, Carrie. your
Unless
turn.
you move it, but otherwise it's gonna stay with me.
We'll just pretend this isn't there because I don't know how to delete it. Okay, so we've just decided that the deck of the boat's 15 feet up, right?
Yeah. It's
Okay.
15 feet above water level.
Okay,
Yeah,
because
and you're in
I'm-
the water, so you're negative 15.
okay, because I have reach, but it's only 10 feet. Okay. Well then, as this creature, I will face step onto the deck of the boat.
Wow.
Yeah, flanking it with Vin, and I'll take a bite. Take a bite out of crime.
Cool.
That's so silly that there's a dinosaur on the boat.
I know. Well, dude,
So
it has a land speed as well.
It's just silly.
Yeah. Okay.
I
let's see.
freaking love D&D.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. I don't think I can. I have a +6 to hit, so I'm just gonna roll a d20 because I don't think I can control it any other way. So
What other
19.
game do you get some Egyptian flying around a magic carpet and a dinosaur on a boat?
Yeah,
19 will hit.
19. Okay, and then it is 3d6 plus 4.
Oh, wow.
All right.
Dang.
Yeah, dude. He got a bite. All right. So 16 damage.
Okay, how do you want to do it?
Oh, baby.
Bite his stinger off.
Carrie, Carrie just kind of out of existence, and then right back up on here, and he's almost as big as this creature, and I think it's like in
There it
Peter
comes.
Jackson's King Kong, when Kong is fighting the T-Rexes, except for it's the T-Rex. He bites this thing around its neck, and just like slams it down.
Just crunch is this wyvern.
I love that, dude. That's so much fun.
Okay, is that it for your turn?
And then maintain concentration on the Spirit Guardians.
Okay, that's easy enough since you haven't taken damage. Crimson, you're up, sir.
All right, so I'm gonna feather fall as I feather. The ring of water walking. I'm going to run 5, 10, 15, 20.
It's not a ring of
25,
water
30.
running.
Okay, I'm gonna use my 30 feet of movement. I'm gonna walk, walk on the water. I'm gonna look up, see the wyvern Bo is riding on, and I'm gonna shoot 2 Eldritch Blasts up at it.
Okay.
And hopefully, I don't get critical ones and hit Bo.
No, I'm on the I'm on the top side. You'd be shooting at the underside. I'm pretty safe.
All right, first one. 12.
Misses.
25.
That'll hit.
What the?
7 of force damage.
Okay.
And let's see, bonus actions. Yeah, I'm good. I'm done.
Okay. All right, Bo, your turn.
You know what? That Thunder Wave worked really good last time. I'm going to do it again, but I'm only going to cast a level 3 Thunder Wave on it and Channel Divinity on it. So it'll be,
Con
Con
save.
Con 19.
Just saves. 19.
Good job. So it takes 16 thunder damage.
All
Got
right.
like two health.
Vin, you're up. This thing's 85 feet above you.
Yep. Let me see.
You start cutting this
Vin
wyvern
lifts
up.
the cannon up and puts it on his shoulder like a bazooka.
No, you actually see Vin pull out something you haven't seen in a while. A heavy crossbow.
If only it wasn't you on the soundboard, because that's a perfect time for he's pulling us.
He's pulling his cock out!
Yeah, there you go.
You haven't seen this in a
Haven't seen it in a
while, but
while.
Vin is pulling his cock out.
Vin hasn't pulled it out in a while. It's been a while since I've seen it.
And he takes a heavy crossbow attack
What's the range on a heavy
I didn't
crossbow?
even know you had one of those.
for a 13 to hit. Dang it.
That actually just hits.
Oh, it does?
Wow.
Yeah.
The range is 100 feet. For 5 piercing damage.
Not bad. You get another attack, don't you? It's you.
Yep. So I'll make
No.
another attack.
Heavy
Wait.
crossbows are different. Yeah, they
require
require, they have a reload.
Do they? Oh.
Is it a bonus action reload or is it an action?
I have to look at it, but it has a reload feature. Just double check the feature. You might be able to shoot again, but double check the feature.
It doesn't say. Do I have proficiency with a heavy crossbow?
Probably.
Why
You're a
isn't it having
paladin.
it
They're
checked?
they're proficient with everything.
Why is it not showing it?
Heavy loading. Because the time required to load this weapon, you can fire only one piece of ammo from it when you use an action, bonus action, or reaction of fire, regardless of the number of attacks you normally strike. 1 attack per round. That sucks.
Which is why you take the
Um,
loading feat, or whatever that thing is.
Okay. Well, that was your turn
Let
then.
me. Why is it not adding my proficiency bonus?
It's just dexterity for attacking with that.
Yeah, so if you don't have dexterity, that's why.
Yeah, it's not based off your strength.
Oh, I'm sorry. You're right. Yep.
So it's only proficiency, not.
Yep.
Wyvern
So
is
that's
going
right.
to go up another 80 feet and make a stinger attack as he rolls to try to get you off of him.
Can I choose to let go?
Yeah, you can let go whenever you want, but on your turn. Did you
Yeah.
want to before?
No, that's all right.
Okay. 22 to hit.
22 hits.
Jeez.
It's 9 stinger piercing damage, and make a con save for poison.
Come on, don't screw me this time. 14.
15 to save.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, that sucks.
Yep.
You take 21 points of poison damage.
So regardless, bow falls.
oh.
Which was first, the stinger attack or the movement?
He gets up to the peak as he stings and flips over to drop you.
Gotcha. Yep. He's falling.
That's 16d6. Oh no, because it's another 10 feet down. We'll probably mitigate a bit of the damage, but so that's 17d6.
Is it full damage? Because it's water.
Water.
Yeah. Water's like concrete from that
Certain
height.
height.
Yeah.
He still has feather fall in him actually, on account of the fact feather fall
He used it
does
on.
not
used it on
end
90.
until
He
no,
used
the
it
feather fall
on
doesn't.
Crimson.
You can cast it on 5 people.
Didn't designate who he cast it on, except for Crimson.
Oh, I thought it was.
I
cast
for
on
some
himself,
reason
too.
I thought he said he cast it on himself too.
Did you
Yeah,
cast on
but that's-
yourself though?
That's
think he
what.
did.
Yeah. Everybody was on the bird actually, just to make sure no one took fall damage.
Okay, that's fair.
It's okay.
No,
If I
that's-
didn't say it, I'm sorry. I meant to cast
well,
because
I
did
don't know.
see
You
that-
might have said it, and I didn't catch that you had said.
No,
Everybody gets
it's
it.
okay.
Well,
So basically, I'm just.
I'll let you know
And
next
it's like
week.
the
when
one-
I pass
Like
it
a sheet of
through.
paper.
Yeah.
It's like the one spell that lasts even when you're dead. It's pretty cool.
That's too bad
'Cause
because
it's-
it would have taken
you-
53 points of fall damage.
Yeah, I'm.
Which actually doesn't matter. He just would have failed his first saving throw. That's all it would have been.
Unless he
eat-
takes
I'll-
damage up to his
Yes.
maximum
Full
health.
health. 67. So
67 health. Let's take more damage.
Well, anyways, he
I'll
had
eat,
feather fall, so.
Yeah.
I'll eat the words
Dang it, I
next
couldn't
week,
kill him
but
outright.
I'm like certain that you said you did it on yourself.
Yeah, I'm pretty certain too. I thought so.
Yeah.
it's okay either way.
Definitely did.
It could have
But
been. It
we're-
could have been
we're
a
playing
slip,
as he
though.
did.
We all figured it was happening, but maybe you actually didn't say it. Maybe all just kind of assumed it. But
Yeah, because that is one of the things is Featherfall can be cast on more than one person. That's why I'd be like, I'd cast on just all of us to just make sure we're all safe.
We're good. I'm not arguing it.
Featherfall.
Feather
Okay.
falls gently to the surface of the water.
So I'm just like.
His body's
Wait.
like,
Do you have a ring bow or do you anything?
I do, but I'm not walking, so I hit the water and start going.
Well, Featherfall's what, 60 feet?
Yeah, actually,
Alright,
you're right.
so
60 feet per turn.
you're
So I'm
half-
still in
you-
the air. I'm still in
You're
the
still
air.
100 feet in the air.
yeah,
105.
105 feet in the air.
We'll just put him like that next to you.
Yeah, that's fine.
Get him, Evo Ted!
Okay, he is 165 feet above the ship. And it is Imhotep's turn.
oh, perfect.
You take the
Uh,
healing.
I
So let me.
yeah, I take the healing.
He's
so
maxed.
give me more healing.
Yep.
Go ahead.
What is it?
It is 9 only,
Hey, I don't. That's perfect, man. Thanks,
and
buddy.
I can do that 3 more times total.
So I move underneath Bo, and I go directly up.
What is that
And-
bird thing?
That's
It's the
spirit.
healing spirit.
Oh.
Healing spirit.
It's a stag, courtesy
that.
of.
Well, I go
courtesy
over
of Vin,
20.
Courtesy of
I go
Hustle.
over 20, and then I go up 40. So it means I am up. I was at 15 feet. Well, because I was at
It's
0, so I
zero,
went up.
40 feet.
So I went up 40 feet. So Bo will not quite land on my rug when on his turn.
Okay.
And then I can't shoot the wyvern because he's out of my range.
Okay, Carrie, your turn.
I mean,
But I'm gonna prepare my actions though. When the wyvern does get close enough, I'm gonna shoot him.
not much
Just that
not
one
much for
time,
Carrie
not
to do. I think Carrie's just gonna maintain the concentration, and that's it.
Can you move the spirit on your turn?
Yeah. But I was just gonna. I mean, it's as soon as you're there, I'm gonna move it onto you. But I can move it to be where you're gonna fall. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll move it so that it's basically, you'll fall into it.
Okay, Crimson, your turn. Why?
That was a pretty well timed there.
Okay, so I'm on the water. Not much I can do. I'm
Oh,
just gonna go.
you know what?
Five.
Yeah, no, never mind. You're good.
Okay, I'm just gonna. So 5, 10, 15, 20. I'm looking for a way to get up on the boat.
Okay. You could try, but
Usually there's a ladder like halfway, right?
Well, yeah, either somebody's got to throw a down or down.
yeah,
I'm
I
just
mean,
gonna stay.
there's some crew that's there. He's probably not reloading the cannon at this point. He'd throw a rope down for you.
Okay, and
Have speed climbing.
yeah, I mean, I use my.
Double dash, probably get up.
Well, I'm thinking I want to use laying on of hand and heal me a little bit and myself. Pretty low.
That
Gonna
darn
do-
stinger.
Dude,
Yeah.
It's a mean
seriously.
stinger.
I'm gonna do like 15
Sting.
points.
There's a reason why the druid in the druid's grove gave you wyvern poison to kill yourself.
Okay.
Spoilers.
So we'll say next turn, like I'll be on the boat or.
Okay.
I'm done.
Okay, Bo, so you fall down to the 60 feet will get you to just above the carpet.
55. Or 45. Yeah, I'm 45. I'm 5 feet above the carpet.
So you do have to make a save. Oh, since you haven't healed yet. Oh, my butt hurts. This chair. Your chair.
I thought
FYI,
I thought he
FYI.
moved. I thought he moved the spirits in the way, but so he could fall through them. I thought maybe.
But on the carpet.
On the carpet.
Oh,
Because that way,
Oh.
I mean, we're playing it that it moves with the carpet, so I would rather have it move with you guys.
oh. Okay,
So
I
it'll
see,
take
I
him
see.
one round, but then he'll
How do I
go.
roll this death save?
It's a button up. There should be a button
It should just pop up,
up here.
if you're
Up here
at
when
0
you hit
HP.
0 hit point.
Well, you see the failure, success, everything like that, but
You
there's
still have to. You just have to roll a d20. There's no dice that rolls for you. I don't think I've never been able to find it.
Mm.
You just
Oh,
click the button
5.
and just
It's a fail.
fail.
By the
Coughs
way,
up blood.
if we want to do the boat movement, it does move 45 feet per turn. It can.
I think for
if
simplicity's
they're
sake,
sailing it.
the boat
I'm just
is-
saying.
Yeah, I think for simplicity for the combat, I think the boat would just be maintaining with you guys. Because that would make
No.
everything a lot different for sure.
Raise
yeah.
the sail. They
I'm not saying for this
raise
encounter,
the
I'm just saying in
sails.
general.
Prepare
Yeah.
for battle.
Like yeah, because you can get real fancy with ship combat. It can get really weird if you want it to. And Dennis would have to make the ship a set piece that could move. Like that would just get really complicated.
Oh, good.
It might happen, but for this setting, I think with all the flying and moving
you're-
and stuff, we'll just keep it all like a constant state.
You're fine. You're fine.
Ren, you're up.
Shakes his fist at the Drake.
Heal up.
I'm gonna freaking
He's pulling his cock out.
again.
There it is.
I'm gonna again.
Nice. Do some little six
Use-
damage again.
Use the cannon. Use the cannon.
That'll miss.
That's not gonna work.
The cannon
It's
just
way
straight
too
up.
high.
Straight up. Okay, you got
It's
one
too
shot
high
with
up.
it, so
Oh, you could use the ballista though. That might be a little too far away. Never mind.
You could hop on the rock and chase it down. I'm just kidding.
I'll be on the boat in a sec.
Yeah, I'm gonna get on the rock.
Go jump on that bird. Go do it.
but I think Bo commands it.
Yeah, Bo
Yep.
commands it.
Oh, okay.
Was that concentration for the coin?
And
or
wouldn't
is
the
it just
token turn? Yeah,
Just
how does that
summon.
work? Does it the rock stay? Does
I'll check on
when
it
you
again.
fall unconscious, what happens to the rock?
or is it like a spell with concentration this whole time? Yeah, I'm curious. I've never seen this one before, so
You're the one that gave us the loot.
clearly I don't read half the things I have on here. So feats, loot.
I've never seen the feather token either, so that's kind of cool.
I remember us getting it though.
Okay, whose turn is it? Oh,
Wyvern B is gonna just flee 160 feet full speed.
oh, that's lame.
Oh, the XP.
He's scared. Everyone's dead.
That makes sense.
Maybe he accidentally poisons himself with his
Come
would
back
think-
here
I would
with
do the
that
same thing
XP.
if I were him.
I'm gonna follow him in the rock, dashing.
As long as the rock's still there. All right, and what's up?
The rock's still there. It says it has to
I,
travel its daily amount before it'll disappear, or once it drops to 0 hit points.
All right,
But you can dismiss it if you want to. You can dismiss it as an action.
and that's
Oh, be awake here.
anybody that is
I think whoever
appointed.
summoned it.
The summoning. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, and what's
So
up?
I would get. It seems to me that you probably still have the coin in your pocket, and then like you retouching the coin when you're conscious, you could dismiss it. Anyways,
Yeah.
Emotip floats up and gently picks up Bo, and
Okay.
seeing the spirits float around him, I don't bother healing him. The spirits will do it, and then
Yep.
I float back down to the boat.
Let's get that rolling. That's 11 to start.
All right, Bo's back up, playing on the rug.
As you look over and you see Emotip go, "Oh no!"
I can
Oh.
show you the world.
I'll take the water.
Bo just like rolls off the edge.
And yeah, Bo, like that's the second
Why is
guy.
everyone
That's not
leaving?
that to me.
And if we're going out of initiative order, just let me know because I'm gonna hit you with that twice more. That's it for that spell.
Depends if Bo's gonna send the rock out or not. You see
Just
this
get on top
wyvern?
of it.
This wyvern is 160
What's-
feet.
what's
up,
Someone on it?
165
I'm
feet up,
not-
160 feet
I
up.
will.
Oh, there's no way we're gonna catch that thing.
Well, the
Sure we
rock
can.
has-
The cannon hits.
The rock has
Cannon shoots
120.
600 feet.
But I'm
Rock
gonna
is
yell at the
120.
rock. Or I'm gonna yell at everybody. If you're chasing after that thing, hop on the rock. Rock, go get it.
The rock
So is
can
it
move
two-
what? 320 feet and around?
120 feet.
Yeah, so we could dash 240, so almost, what, 2/3 the way
Basically almost there.
there? So, Carrie,
So in
you're
another
up.
turn, he'll catch it.
Look,
Carrie's not
those-
Carrie's not getting on that thing as this creature.
The rock
He's
would
just
move
gonna...
if Bo commands it, so it's... Let's say it goes all the way out, and then it goes another 100 and... How far was that out? 80. So
80.
you've got
160 left.
240 minus 80, 160.
See if you can get right
So
to
then
it.
can
I mean, this is relative. He's not actually there. He's all the way. So
The rock is just gonna
Well,
fly
let's just
under
say-
the wyvern and just.
100 feet plus another 60
How
feet
far
out.
how did the part of the wyvern move?
100. He moved 160 feet on his turn from up here.
Yeah,
160
yeah,
feet
from
this
me
way.
basically. So you're basically put right the perfect spot. Yeah, that's good job.
That's freaking far. That rock can move.
Holy crap, dude!
Dude,
You
that
get no.
thing- That
He
thing
went.
rocks.
He went 165 up,
Oh, okay.
120
Yeah.
over.
But I mean, he could be right underneath the wyvern and go in right now.
Mm-hmm.
Did you say ruh-roh?
Yeah, ruh-roh. No, I think he can get there.
Yeah, I think he
Yeah.
He
can.
can. Next
Okay.
turn he
I
can.
think he can.
I think he's there.
Because-
It's whatever.
Because if you fly at an angle directly.
But how is
towards
Vin
it-
gonna kill it? Is my question. Because
I'm gonna
rock can't
jump
attack.
onto it.
jump onto it 240 feet away from it?
No,
You
don't
like-
jump off.
You like see him walk out on the rock's wing, like walking out like this, and then like.
I think
It's
I'm gonna
like-
have the rock. No, I'm gonna have the rock go underneath it, and I'm gonna swipe at it from underneath. Yep.
Okay. Let's see if it happens. Just go for it.
13.
That'll
Nope.
hit.
Oh, that will. Okay.
Unless it's a
Yeah,
weapon,
that's
then it
it.
won't.
No, I wasn't great weaponing.
Okay, you kill it.
12.
Had 7 HP left.
Just fly up.
Cut its guts open.
They're like,
The
Yeah.
bottom open.
What are they like 400 feet away?
so
Okay.
that happened.
Let me give Bo the rest of his healing before I can just get this thing out of here. So there's another 8. And then another 11. And then the spirit animal, guardian creature, healing spirit disappears.
Oh, okay,
Carry-
that's pretty good now.
Carrie really doesn't want to revert because he is hurt as hell, but he's gonna revert out of his wild shape.
Let's see how much.
I am
XP.
laying on the deck, being like, woohoo! Oh my gosh, did you guys see that? I am so tired.
Realistically, you're bleeding out and panting for your life, but I love it.
I healed myself a little bit.
Imhotep, how are you looking?
I roll up the carpet and I look up at him and goes like, never again. And I want to go back under the boat.
Oh come on, Imhotep, you gotta imagine. That was probably one of the best adventures we've ever had.
That was pretty sweet.
I stop, look at Crimson, never again, and I walk away.
At least Bo knows how to have fun.
Let's see. I'm gonna heal myself for a lay on hands here, or for a cure wounds. Okay, that's nice. Imhotep, are you still hurting there, bud?
I'm actually really good, I'm good.
Okay, thanks for coming out to save me. Sorry I had to turn into a dinosaur and go back into the water, but sometimes you just get a primal urge, so to speak. Who else is
No, I've ever had that primal urge before.
who? Well, you've never been a dinosaur before. It's great.
That's a
Who
good
else
point.
is hurt?
If you're dealing out heals, I could use some. I'm
Okay.
just like passed out laying down on the deck.
Yeah.
Hey, I
Um,
appreciate
okay,
everything you guys
9.
do, but can we wrap it up so I can go to bed?
Yep, for sure.
It's 3 a.m.
How
Oh,
did
it's-
9 do for
it's
you there,
240.
Crimson?
Every little bit helps.
Okay,
it's
I'll
240,
hit you
you're
with a bigger one.
Night, Chris. It's okay.
There's
You can
17.
just go, bud. We'll take care of it. Night, buddy.
Go to bed.
I actually
Go to
have
bed.
work today, so wish me luck.
Good luck.
Woo!
And that is where we'll wrap it.
Crimson, make sure you take that 17 in healing. Okay.
What? You didn't drop it.
Now you're alive. Oh, look at you.